Okay, I'm live. Hi everyone. Can you all hear me? Okay, we have 3 people here. That's good. What did I miss? Shania. Hi Shania. Hi Holmes Multimedia. Let's see. Applied to a uni assist for past 4 weeks now. My credentials have been evaluated. So I've not received any feedback from them on whether my application has been sent to Osnabrück. I don't know how Junior Assist works, to be honest. I think usually they have to send like a confirmation that your application has been sent to the university. So, or you can open your portal and see the status of your application. I think that should work. Hi, Belinda. Okay. I think we just have to wait a few more people to join in. It's been long since I did a live stream. Yeah, I just did this live stream for us to catch up. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me. And I'll also drop a link if you want to join. If you want to join the live stream and talk, you can click on this link and voila, you have me. You can have a conversation. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, let's talk. What's been going on? I don't really have anything to talk about unless you guys ask me something. Unless you guys ask me something, then we can talk. Yeah, I know it's been long since I did a video, but I'm trying to at least keep the channel active. Seems like I'm no more a student, so it's hard to be in touch of what's happening, like with studying Germany and all of that. But trust me, we're going to make new videos, give you some updates and all of that. You went through. If you did everything right, then I'm sure Uni Assist must have already sent your application to the school, so you don't have to worry. Yeah, so you don't have to worry. Yeah, so I've dropped the link in the comment section. If you want to join the live stream, you can let me know. Just click on the link and then we can have the conversation. Let's talk. You went through the Uni Assist portal and nothing is showing. Guys, who has used this Uni Assist portal? Please assist Homes Multimedia. because I didn't do application to. I'm not doing my application to uni assist, so for me, I'm not so conversant with it. How does it work? Did they? So you mean after you sent the application, you didn't get any email confirmation like whether the application has been sent? Guys, those of you here who have used Uni Assist after your application, do you get any email of confirmation that you sent your application has gone through or something like that? Okay, Chris, you're using it to apply this year. I've I've also helped somebody with Uni Assist before, but like I just don't remember their process. Can I get an email? You should get an email, hello. Did you check your spam? Why didn't you check your spam? Check your spam and see. Also, when you check your what's the name? Your Uni Assist portal, their profile, do you see anything there? Like schools applied. Do you see anything there? I think at least that should show, right? If you've done that. Okay. Okay, we have 6 people here. Please go ahead and like. So that's YouTube can recommend it. Let me share the live stream as well. Let me share so that more people can join. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys have watched my recent video. I shared a story about a lady who almost got deported and also exmatriculated. She was supposed to get exmatriculated because she had failed 3 of her exams, but luckily she was able to pass using the joker. And for deportation, she worked more than the required number of hours. So I urge you to go and watch the video. That was my recent video I posted yesterday. So you can go and watch it. I think there are lots of lessons to be learned there as well. How do you evaluate your credentials? What do you mean, Chris? Please let me know. I don't understand your question. Now it's like I've become so bad with this university applications because like I applied to school when I did mine was 2019. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a long time. Oh, I'm yet to receive my graduation certificate. I think you need that for the application, especially if you are using Uni Assist. Those ones, you need to upload your university certificate. I don't know what you're going to do. You need to. Okay, guys, I'm going to drop a link. If you want to join the live stream, just let me know and come up on stage. I'm dropping the link. You can click on it. Okay. Yes, as I was saying, I shared the video just yesterday about a lady who was about to be deported and exmatriculated. I think these are one of the easiest things that could actually happen to a student. You might think that failing an exam in Germany, you can easily fail an exam, right? So like you just have to, if you know you can't take 5 exams in a semester, take 3 and do it well than taking 5 and failing like 3 or 2 papers, right? Because at the end of the day in Germany, nobody is like on you to finish like in 2 years. One of the good things, especially if you're in a teaching free schools, is very flexible. You can use 3 years to finish your university. But bear in mind that if you're going to take a longer time to finish your university, make it very impactful in that within that 4 years or 3 years that you are using to finish your university. Now 3 years you think is so long, it's passed by so fast. Learn the language, guys. The language. I can't even overemphasize that You guys, please learn the German language. I don't know. 7 people watching me right now. How many of you are in Germany? If you're in Germany, please comment down the city you are in. I just want to know as well. If you're in Germany right now, please comment also the city. Or wherever you're watching me from. Not only Germany. Just put it down in the comment section. Kenya, Ghana, wherever. Let me know. In Ghana, okay. Very soon we come to Germany. You don't worry. And what course do you want to study, Chris? Which program do you want to study and which university are you looking at applying to? Guys, language is so important. And it's not easy to learn language. Oh. Hey, God, it's not easy. It's not easy. Okay, mechanical engineering. That's a very good program. And which school? Guys, it's not easy to learn German. It's not easy to learn any language. Now I'm suffering to learn Dutch. And my biggest problem is the listening part. My ear is still not used to the Dutch. But the funny thing is, because I lived in Germany for long, so my ear really got used to German. Like, my ear really grasped it fast. But now with Dutch, it's a bit difficult for me. So what I'm doing is I'm listening to more podcasts. I'm listening to news in Dutch. They have a specific news that they do it in easy Dutch. There's difficult and easy Dutch. So I do that one. I watch like Peppa Pig. I listen to podcasts a lot. Even though I don't understand, I just listen. I just want my ears to get familiar with the language. So that's another way of trying to learn the language. I'm still in Ghana. Planning to come through volunteering. Had an interview and kind of, oh, great. I'm good. That's true. That's another good way to come to Germany through volunteering. And from the volunteering, you can find an house building. That's like, and with that, you're also like learning the language pretty fast. That's really good. Yeah. TUM is good. TU Dortmund, TU Darmstadt, and TU Berlin. Yeah, this is good, man. This is good. Now struggling to book appointment dates. I've never seen empty slots of them. Oh God. It's like now the visa is becoming a problem, eh? Don't worry, you get a date soon. How time changes. Like during my time, when we were applying, we didn't have these kind of problems. I guess now everybody wants to travel because of the situations in our country, so there's more demand at the embassy. Nevertheless, you're still going to get a date. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. But yeah. I don't know. I'm planning to go to Germany. I don't know. I have plans of going to Germany probably this month. Sometimes I just miss Germany. Yeah, I guess. Sometimes I do. Funny enough, even though when I was studying, I couldn't wait to finish my masters and all that crazy part-time shift job. But sometimes I miss that part when I was still in Germany when I was just a student. Now, like I have a full-time job responsibilities. Having to do meetings at work and yeah. They said new level, right? So we gonna take it like that. Yeah. Yeah. If you have more questions, you can drop. We have some. We still have some time here. Okay, so no rush at all. And you guys, what are some of the new updates in Germany? What are some of the new? Fact that I'm not in Germany, I'm still connected to Germany. Okay. My Leute. Oh my God, I miss Germany. I'm still connected to Germany. Yeah, I'm struggling to learn Dutch. Like, I'm going in hard in the Dutch. Very, very hard. Yeah. Spreken. The spreken is moeilijk. Like you say in German, the spraken is schwer. Right. In Dutch, you say the spreken is moeilijk. Moeilijk. You guys think that German is difficult. But like, German, people think German doesn't sound nice, but you see Dutch, that language is not nice at all. Okay. Please, can you tell us about your experience from Germany to where you are now? So to be honest, me, I never knew I'll even leave Germany like anytime soon. After my studies in Germany, obviously all the jobs I was applying to were in Germany. I was applying to jobs in Germany. It was not easy finding a job at all. Then once in a while, I just like push some applications in outside of Germany, like Belgium or Netherlands. Yeah. So I applied to like one or two jobs in the Netherlands. Among the few jobs I applied in Netherlands, and I got it. So for me, I just when I applied for this job in the Netherlands, I mean, it wasn't easy to get. I went through like 3 stages, assessments. Job market is crazy, man. So I landed this job in the Netherlands. I mean, I knew in the future I was still going to move to the Netherlands because my husband, I know most of you don't know, but I'm married. My husband is in the Netherlands. So I knew like in the future I was still going to move to Netherlands. But I didn't know it was going to be right after school. So right after school, when I got a job in the Netherlands, I was like, voila. Let's go then. So yeah, that's how, I mean, I just apply and mostly with my job applications, I use LinkedIn jobs. I search for jobs on LinkedIn, and that's how I found a job in the Netherlands. And it's been good so far. I like it. Very flexible. I work from home. My job is remote, so yeah. But like right now, finding a job is so difficult. Like even now, I if my current job, if I lose this my current job, I don't know if I'll find a job anytime soon because like I see how people are complaining about finding jobs. It's crazy. And that's why I'm really learning Dutch so that I mean if you have the language you can always find something. But then if you don't have the language then it really limits you to finding a job. So my life I need to learn the language very, very much. It's very important. Okay. What is the best way to learn a language in your view? To me, to be honest, I'll tell you classroom is like 20% and 80% is on you. You can use lots of apps, but to speak fluently, you have to speak it. You have to try speaking it. When you go to class and they teach you, the classroom is not enough. The classroom, I even think the classroom is like 10%, to be honest. Because when you go to the classroom and when you come back home, you do all those plenty homeworks. You don't do your practice self, watch YouTube videos, practice and all of that. You never know how to speak it. And then if you don't try speaking it, the thing is don't feel shy of speaking it because nobody actually cares if you make a mistake. Speak it anyhow you want to speak it. You know how I know speaking English and German is quite different because the way the sentence is structured. In German, usually the verb is at the end of the sentence, right? But in English, it's like speak it anyhow. As the more you speak, it gets better. Sometimes speak it with yourself in front of the mirror. But I also advise if you can get like a German friend and tell the person to always speak German with you. Just have a conversation, even if you don't understand. And one thing is also one difficult part of the language is your ear getting familiar to it because I think reading is easy. You could read and you understand most of the words, But like now, if they speak it, do you understand what they are saying? That's where the problem is. So for your ear to get familiar with, watch lots of videos like baby cartoons and those things. Start from there. Start with news, podcasts. There are a lot of things on YouTube actually. Stories on YouTube. All of those things really, really help. Like me here in Netherlands, I have a friend. He's 73 years. He's my friend, right? And we speak that he even though like me and him, we go out for coffee, and then he's only speaking Dutch. Trust me, I understand like just 5%, but just for me to hear him say a lot of things in Dutch, okay. And it gets better. It gets better, to be honest. So that's the best way to learn a language. You can like every day when you wake up, you can every day, even the days you don't want to do German at all, do like 30 minutes. To be honest, do like 30 minutes. And start with like small children's book, like nursery books. Really, really helps. Watch like cartoons. Me, how do you know how I learned part of the body in Dutch? I went to YouTube. You know how in English we have head, shoulders, knees, and toes? Yeah, in Dutch it also had that. I opened it when I saw it. Who, schouder, cliente, it gets stuck in your head. But the thing is, that some of the things in the language you have to memorize. Like in Netherlands, in Dutch, they have der and het words. It's just like in German you have der, die, das. Those things is kind of, there are some things you have to memorize, and some things like also say like you worry about the grammar, but don't worry too much about the grammar. Just speak freestyle. Just speak. If you go to a coffee shop, if you go to a supermarket, try to start in German, okay? And if you get to a point where you don't understand what they are saying, tell them like, oh, you don't really understand, but they should speak slowly. Trust me. Because a classroom, some people have B1, but they cannot even speak. For me, it doesn't make sense. And one thing is, I know people learn like language to get passports. Some people have learned the language, they've gotten their passports and everything, but they can't speak. So for me, it feels weird because how can you have a passport and you can't really speak? Because when you get to the airport, you're having German's passport, and the immigration officer starts speaking German with you, they're like, yeah, German and you can't speak. And another thing is, especially if you want to have kids in the country, obviously they go to school, they're going to bring homework. The homework is going to be in German. You should be able to teach them, right? So if you don't understand the language is plays a big role in like integrating in the country. So like me right now, I'm very serious with Dutch. It's like I actually want to prove to myself that I can learn a new language, because in Germany I was not serious with German. So I don't really know German like that. And German is ambition. So, but yeah, but now my Netherlands, yeah, ik probeer. You guys, please let me know if you want to join. If you want to come off stage, if you want to come off stage, I'm going to drop a link. Okay, come and join. Ask me questions. Any more questions? So the language is very important. Okay, right now, another advice I'll give is, if you have plans of coming to Germany, go to a language school. If you're in Accra, Ghana, Kenya, wherever, before you come, within this period that you're using to apply for the school, also start preparing yourself with the language. At least you have level A1 before coming. It will really, really help you. If you could get to even A2 before coming, trust me. Yeah, I wish I knew all of these things. I didn't know. I wish I knew. So if you could start practicing Duolingo and all of that, like some of the people who watch me, some of them like are quite funny. Some people want to move to Germany and they want to even do like Ausbildung, and they're telling me that they're using Duolingo to learn language. I'm like, no, go to a language school to actually learn the language and get a certificate. What do you mean by using Duolingo? Doesn't work like that, too. To be honest, doesn't work like that. Yeah. So if you want to join, here is the link. Just come up. Let's get talking. Hmm. So the language, yeah, the best way to learn a language is by watching lots of YouTube videos, watching movies, even listening to music, and also just trying to read, get to know some of the small, small rules here and there. It's gonna help. It's gonna help because, to be honest, sometimes the language can make you look so stupid. So to God. Hmm. And then the language, yeah, it will make you look foolish like this. To be honest, so there are lots of resources on YouTube. You can also use ChatGPT to practice. You can use ChatGPT to practice to speak. It really helps. But you have to go to the school. Go to the language school. That one is very helpful. Why did you choose Germany for study? So it's very simple. It's just because in Germany we didn't have to pay fees. So yeah, that's why I came to Germany. Yeah. I mean that's the main reason why I came to Germany because there's no school fees. And the application process is quite simple, so that's why I came. Hey, Philemon. Hey. Today I have the biggest. Hey, Philemon.
Mhm.
How are
I,
you?
I, I'm great. I'm great. Thank you. And you?
Where's
How's your day
Muntaz?
today?
Philemon, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. And you?
I'm good. Philemon, where's Muntaz?
She just went to work.
Oh, hey, you people, you like money, oh.
Uh,
I'm planning to come to you guys, your place, oh. I
this
already
month
told
or next
Muntaz.
month?
Um, I'm not sure, but I want to come maybe this month or next month. It's because I'm also going for Dutch classes, so,
Yeah.
and I've already missed 2 days.
Hope now you have. Is it B1 or
No, 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 I'm now doing A2.
A2? Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
not doing A2. Hey, the language is not easy, oh. Look, me.
I tell you.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling them right now. Like, me, my problem is that my ear is not used to it.
Yeah. We went for German class yesterday.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like B1 is crazy. Like
You guys are doing B1. Muntas told me. He said, if
it's
it,
crazy. We were in class, we were not hearing anything. Like, there's one guy from Cameroon, Afonso, which I'm sure you've heard his
yeah,
name.
Alfonso.
Was like, no, I'm not going to write this exam, so I'm just coming to class. It's crazy. Like, the B1, the for languages is very difficult. Though it depends on individual, but
Yeah.
to me, language is very difficult for me. Like for my
Me too.
dad, my sisters.
Too.
I stayed in Ukraine also. Like
Yeah, Muntas told
for
me.
for like 4 years. It was only basic I could speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for some people, I know someone in Freiburg.
Mm-hmm.
He he's just 2 years here. He's not speaking like C1. Yeah, and he was combining with school. He did economics in University of Freiburg. He's very good at languages, so that's how it is. Uh,
Seriously, you. Because,
yeah.
like, even me, I was in Germany for like almost 4 years. But
But at least you managed to get your B1 before leaving.
no, I was in A2, then I left.
It's
Yeah.
oh, okay.
But that also helped me because now I'm doing Dutch. So it's
Yes,
faster for me.
this similarities
I
and
already know the rules, like the structure
yes,
of the sentence similar,
yeah,
right?
it's similar. English is totally different from.
Oh, English
So
is
that is
easy.
the
Oh,
most difficult thing we are facing now.
yeah.
But if you know
And
like one language in Europe, it
mm-hmm,
passes across,
yeah.
so you can easily learn other. that I've come to understand that that's why like Europeans are able to speak like three, four,
Yeah.
five languages because the structure is the same. English is totally different.
If you want to speak German like English,
No, no, no.
you not get
You,
it.
yeah, it's
You not
in
get it.
P. You say direct translate.
Yes, yes. If you want to do it like that, you
Yeah,
can't speak. That's
yeah,
how I was telling them right now. Like even if you have plans of coming to study in Germany, like the period where you're using to apply for the schools, you can also start.
yeah. You can. Yeah, you can start
I was
doing like
talking to
something.
somebody, and then she wants to come and do house building. Okay, you want to come and do house building, and you say you're using
Yeah.
Duolingo to learn language. I'm like, my dear, you're using Duolingo.
It should be like your second like
It should be a
thing to
helping
help you.
tool.
Yes, you
Like you
should attend.
actually,
I think now there are other schools they do it online because I helped someone to even come. The person did it online,
mm-hmm.
not necessarily going to their school. Especially
Yeah,
if you are outside Accra, their
yeah,
school is only in Accra. So
yeah,
maybe there are other schools like outside that you can be doing
mm-hmm.
it online.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
think it's really good. Like it gives you one step ahead if you come here. Yeah,
Yes, yes. So me, what I'm doing differently, like lessons I've learned because I was once in Germany. Now
yeah,
that I'm learning Dutch, and I've seen me with Dutch is faster now than when I was learning German. Because when I was in German, I was always trying to repeat and like,
yeah,
oh, but now I know how to leave like a break. Then you have to. So now what I'm doing is feeling
yeah,
one.
yeah,
I listen to podcasts. I listen.
yeah.
I watch cartoons, baby things, and Peppa
Yeah.
Pig.
Mm-hmm.
Basic things.
Yeah,
I
it's
watch. I
it's
make.
it's
I'm watching everything in Dutch. It is really helping me. And also, I try to speak it anyhow. I don't care about the grammar.
yeah, yeah.
And I try. I also
That's
got like a Dutch person here to try to speak with. We always meet for coffee. Try to speak with. Even I don't
yeah.
understand most of the things he says. He should just
But you
speak. I'll
just be
listen.
nodding, yeah. You just speak and you just be nodding your head in agreement.
Because I realized that if you don't do that, he's going to. Oh, the classroom is
It
just
will
like ten
take.
percent.
Yeah,
Because even we, when I go to class here, the one is just reading passage. I'm like, guy, if I don't do this thing
yeah.
on my own,
No, 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 no. For classroom, like you said, it's just like few percent, like 20%. The rest
yeah,
is on you. I've come to realize why, like, though some people who are not in school, like those on the
yes,
streets, they intend to even pick the language faster than we call ourselves intellectuals.
yes,
Because right from school, at times we don't even mingle with the natives.
mm-hmm,
We are always in our group speaking
mm-hmm,
Tree or our own like English, and that is not helping at all. Those on the
exactly,
streets, they know nothing about the rules, but they can speak frequently, like
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
fluently.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
think it's better we start going out, mingling with the natives,
mm-hmm,
speaking. If
yeah,
forget about the grammar.
yes,
For me, I would say abuga buga. Just say it
buga
anyhow.
buga, I swear, because they don't even care if you make a mistake. Nobody cares.
Yes, yes. And one thing about Germans too, if you speak it, they intend to draw you close to them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
If you try to speak it, even if you get it wrong, they even try to correct you. But
yeah,
if you don't, no, it wouldn't help.
yeah, yeah. So like when you enter shops or anything, just especially in Netherlands, it's quite difficult to learn
Yeah,
Dutch
yeah,
because they all speak English.
yes.
So
N-
if you're a foreigner,
Nitas
they'll
told me,
switch to
yeah,
English. They'll
yeah,
switch to English. So
yeah.
you
But
have
for
to show them
Germans,
that
yeah, no, no, no.
Germany will push you to learn.
To
Germany,
learn, yeah, they will push you to learn
they
because
will
I don't know
beg
if you are following. I think uh Apple, their airports, I think EU regulations cancelled from Germany in particular. They said they don't want the translation, like Apple knew like airports can
yeah.
easily translate for you.
Okay, okay. Ah,
Germany in
the new
particular,
one.
yes, Germany cancelled it. They said they don't want it. Only in Germany, other Europeans are using it, but in Germany, they want to force you to learn their language. So it's something like those following. I think it's best if for language is very good. It opens a lot of opportunities for you.
Opportunities, especially in Germany.
Yes,
Especially
because
what you guys are studying. There's you guys what the program you are studying if you know German language, Philemon.
yeah, it's it's
Because
it's
there's high
it's spot
demand.
key because I have
Yes.
in LinkedIn I have started like putting in application searching for like getting feedbacks, and
Yep.
all of them they need like at least
German.
you should get to B1
Yeah.
of German, and it's easy to get like for
Mm-hmm.
like we said our course is easy,
Yeah.
but the language is very difficult. But I know step by step you are going to get there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So those
definitely.
following, I think
Yeah,
is
advise them
better
from
you
day
start
one.
you start like doing it on your own, not necessarily using like Duolingo. Like
Mm-hmm.
there are online schools. I think you can
Yeah.
enroll. You can be any part in Ghana, and
Yeah.
you can join anytime and try to get the basic, because I
Mm-hmm.
was following the conversation. Try to get the basic at least B1, A1, A2 before you enter Germany,
Mm-hmm.
because as soon as you enter, if you know the language,
Oh.
it will fast like
Mm.
gates are easily open for you. So I think is better if you start not only on using the apps but enroll, because get
Yeah.
the fundamentals. Let's
Yes.
like the rules. If someone guides you with the rules, we all use the Duolingo during if you're in a bus, in a tram,
Yeah.
in a train, we use it. But let someone gives you the concept, the you see
Basics.
the foundation.
Yeah.
Yes, then you use the Duolingo to build on that. Yeah.
Because as you are going off, it gets very difficult. Like the way you are saying for B1. Like what was it? 2 days ago, I was
Yeah.
talking to my sister. She said,
In fact, for yesterday, my hot because they've opened the registration period that we have to register for the exams.
"Hey,
I was like, no, there are 4 parts. You know it, four
yeah.
parts. I was like, no, I don't want to go and disgrace myself. By December, I'll register all right.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time you are going to write it, if I can pass, let's say, 2 sections
Mm-hmm.
concretely, I'm going to write it. But if I can't, I will not even go to the exams
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
don't want to go and disgrace myself. I
This
will
one.
just
Mm-hmm.
I will just forget about the exams. Then maybe redo the course again.
Yes, yes. That's what I was saying to Muntas. I was telling
Yes,
him. Is it
yeah.
compact B1 or B1.1?
It's our it's compact. That's what
Wow.
I was. In fact,
That's
if
hard.
Minister to you, because our book we are using is very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had other German like books. It's like A1.1, A1.2,
Yeah.
A2.1, A2.2. But the one we are using is fully packed,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very complex. Like there are some words, even the A2 we wrote is more or less like B1.
Yeah.
It's very difficult, very very difficult. It's very difficult, but I hope
It's
definitely we will make it. So those following
oh.
like advice that
Mm-hmm.
and be motivated. There should be
Yeah.
motivation to learn the language. If you are not motivated enough, you can't be able to do it. But now I should be speaking like B1, B2.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here for over 3 years, but I'm still lagging behind because
Yeah.
at times I feel like, oh, I always get people to speak English. I can speak
English.
with
Yeah.
but at my workplace, I'm beginning to feel it even now,
Yes.
because where I am, I've been there for over 1 year. Like I've gotten a lot of things they do at work, but because of language, I'm still stuck at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
Mm-hmm.
small people will come, no time you see them being at work operating with the computer, which I could have been there, but because of
Yeah.
language,
And it's easier.
yes, it's
Hmm.
not anything they're doing on the computer, just to print, give a command to print,
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
that. That's what they're doing. But
Yeah.
because I can't speak the language, I'm
It
reserved somewhere.
drags you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the advice I will give to those following is please take the language seriously.
Seriously.
It will help you a lot if you come to Germany. And I know now it's difficult getting an appointment, but use that time to
Yeah.
learn something as you
Mm-hmm.
wait for your appointment, you are gathering your documents and all that stuff. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. That's yeah. Because the language so because like me, I also like know people in Germany, as you said, they've never been to school, but they're able to speak.
Yes, especially like the streets, I would say the street boys, or let's say the refugees, because
Mm-hmm.
for them you think, oh, they are not educated. But if you look at like those rascals,
They grab it
rascals,
fast.
they learn because they're always going to club.
Yeah.
They're always with their ladies, mingling around, speaking with them like
Yeah.
everywhere they are. But they don't know anything. But for language,
Yeah.
because it's all about speaking, because they are always going out with them.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
we call ourselves, oh, we are intellectuals, we can't speak.
It's yeah. And in Germany, to be honest, when I was applying for jobs after school,
Yeah, all of them, you
language.
need at least basic B1 to get like well paid job. If not, this like a kind of jobs and miniature
Yeah.
job that we'll be
So
doing. But
it was easier for me to find a job in the Netherlands. When
yeah,
I got the job in the Netherlands, after signing my contract, then I got this other offer also in Germany. Then I
oh,
already signed my offer.
my
So
okay, you just have to.
but it was I
Yes.
applied to more jobs in Germany. Even those were
Yeah,
English speaking jobs. Hey, it wasn't
yeah.
easy. Oh.
Yeah,
Even
because at times on LinkedIn you open like it shows you the number
yeah,
of people who have already applied, and at times you even get fed up that no,
yes. So
considering
finding
the number of people who have applied. And
mm-hmm. So even now
so
I'm
for the
taking my
language, yeah,
Dutch very serious because today, if this my job, I lose it and I'm looking for another job.
yeah,
It
you
might
need
be
the
hard for
Dutch.
me
Yeah,
again because I don't
yeah,
really speak Dutch. But if I speak
yeah,
Dutch, then it might be easier. That's why I'm like
easier. Yeah,
really learning that just in case of
yeah,
anything. I
yeah.
can.
Hmm.
Another good thing in Germany too is that you can apply for your passport in 5 years.
Yeah. And when you have your at least B1,
Yes, and you have your permanent job. It's. I
good.
think for me, I think Germany is good.
Yeah, Germany is good. Is
Yeah.
good. It's very good. It's why I would say one of the best European
No,
countries.
they have the strongest economy.
Yes, in terms of economy too,
Yes,
they are.
the train is shit, but it's okay.
DB, DB will always mess your day.
Right now, I'm planning to come to Würzburg, so I'm looking for like a straight. I'm looking for straight ICE
Yes,
from
I
here
think
to Frankfurt. So
yeah, from Frankfurt, yeah, you could get
if I
even at
get
yeah,
one like that, I'll
yeah,
take.
to Frankfurt you can just get the regional trains to because we have direct train to this place.
Yes, but the original, yeah. Yes. When I was coming, I came there once. But
Yeah,
I don't think I met you at that time. I think
no, I was in
you're not
Freiburg.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah. We came there once, but I'm planning to come again.
okay. I
At
hope
least to
this
see
time
the
I will
Christmas
see you.
market. Yeah, I hope to see you. Maybe if I'll
Yeah.
come there, I'll be there for like a week.
Oh, okay. I'm going to Hamburg, but it's still not the date is not fixed. So
Oh, okay.
definitely I'll meet you because it's just
Okay.
for like 2 days
Oh,
weekend
okay.
I'm going to spend there. So
Really, I was
definitely,
coming and see the squad there cry. I come and also
yeah,
meet
yeah,
my
yeah, you have to come.
because I had people having fufu every day, so I have to come.
Oh, that, that one is another matter. You speak backstage.
So anytime I come, I was like, hey, so you guys, I come my sister, so people are eating fufu. Eh?
Hmm. There's
Even
one thing
now in this my
I will
house,
tell
we
you
all know
backstage.
Filimon.
I will tell you backstage. She
Okay.
prepared fufu. It turned to something. I will tell you backstage. This
Eh.
is on.
Okay, Filimon, sharp.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Thank you so
much.
much. All
Yes,
right.
yes. I'll see you guys. Thank you
Okay,
for
later.
joining. Yeah,
Thank you too. Bye
bye.
bye.
Okay, let me read some of the few questions here. All right. Okay, I think I missed some of the questions. How's the experience with the examinations? I just started studying in Germany and I heard the exams are in 4 stages. This can you explain? Wow, 4 stages. I think it depends on the school. For our exams, it's just written exam. Some are oral. And the exams carry you like 100% of the mark. So which are the volunteering programs? The volunteering programs, I think, what's it called? FSY. Yeah, that's the name. FSY. That's FSG. There are even physical. Yeah, there are physical schools in Kumasi as well. Yeah, verbs, right? Regular verbs and regular verbs. Yeah, Ghana Institute of Languages also. Can also go to Goethe Institute. I think it's in Cantonment. YouTube videos, very helpful. Oh. Don't play with that shit. Very helpful. Um, person had my interview with them this afternoon. They sent me a document to sign in for it. Oh, that's nice. Please, can you highlight on German? So German, okay. The best person is here to answer this question. So German. So Let's go. Okay. The best. Let me take what I'm coming. Eddie,
Yeah.
what's
What's up?
up?
Okay. Everything
Hey,
fine.
Mr. Deutsch. German Onuaba. What's up? What's up? Hey, it's been long ago.
Yeah.
Eddie.
Oh, so yeah. Your is the play.
Charlie, I lost my phone. Am I
So
echoing? Am I echoing?
no, it's not.
Okay. All right. So somebody, Eddie, you're welcome, everyone. This is Eddie. I don't know if I keep hearing myself or something like this. Let me mute and
Okay.
is better. Is it better?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So Eddie, somebody is asking us. You came at the right time because this question you be the best person to answer because you have been through all these stages. A1, A2, B1. Please, can you highlight more on this?
Um, please, can you highlight more on J1 A1 A2 B1? Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Eddie, as Fida has already introduced me. Yeah. So, personally, I've gone through these stages. I've learned German from A1 to C1. Yes. So I'm done with C1 now. And then, yes. So when it comes to A1, A2 in German, we call it the Grundkenntnisse, so the basic level, and then that's where you build your foundation. That's where you learn basic things about the German language, and everything you are learning at the A1, A2 level, you are going to build on it till you reach the C1 level. So with the German language, from A1 to B1 is 80% grammar and 20% vocabulary. So mostly if you are doing from A1 to B1, you realize that you do a more of grammatic than lesen and hören. Even with the lesen, mostly they try to show you how this is Nebensatz, this is Hauptsatz and Kausalsätze, Nachdemsätze. So from A1 to B1 is 80% is the grammatic and then 20% is Wortschatz, so vocabulary. So if you are learning German from A1 to B1 level, then your focus should mainly be on the grammar. You have to build your grammar at this level because C1 there's nothing like grammar in C1. C1 there's no grammar, and what you do in C1, what I did in C1 was passive Satz, and then we have something called the gerundivum, where you combine relative Satz with passive Satz, and then links und Rechtattribute, you do those things in C1. But even with that, you do it in B2, you do it again in C1. So C1 mainly is about Normalisierung, Verbalisierung, where we have something like a sentence that it uses a verb form, but in verbalizing and normalizing, then this same statement, you are going to eliminate the verb. You are going to build the verb in a noun form, in a noun form. So yes, with if you are dealing with A1 to B1, mainly your focus should be on grammar, learn more about the grammar, and then also your hearing, you have to practice more. The listening, you have to do more practice. You can use a lot of online tools to help your listening. I don't think so. With A1, what I recommend is that you don't have to, use a lot of resources in learning the A1. It doesn't help. It gets you confused because you are now getting introduced to a language. You don't know a lot of things about the language. And unlike maybe B2, C1, that you be asked to go and do research, and then you have to combine lots of resources to do it. But with A1, it's Grundkenntnisse, so basic. And the only thing you need is focus on one resource, or maybe you are taking a language course in a language school, and then you just have to add YouTube to it, because YouTube, there are other useful resources. We have YouTube channel like Benjamin der Deutschlehrer, your German teacher, Easy German, Learn German. Those channels, Learn German with Anja. Those are channels that you can use alongside your classroom lessons, and I think it will be really helpful. A1, don't worry yourself about podcast. A2, you can start listening to podcast. And yes, so there are some good podcasts. You have something like Coffee Break German. It's very good for A1, A2. But even with the A1, you have to be A1.2, I think, to A2. Then you can add the Coffee Break German to it. And I think you can add Easy German podcast. But Easy German podcast, I think currently all their podcasts are the höher Niveau, so the highest levels. But you can check on their YouTube channel. I think mostly they have Einfacher Deutsch, so you can combine that and learn. B1, then you can hold conversations without having difficulties, a lot of difficulties. And with that, you can use Tagesschau in 100 Sekunden. So Tagesschau is a German television program. It's 24/7. They are having news and those things. So every day they have a podcast in Apple Pod or anywhere you get a podcast from. And then every day, I think it's mostly ranges between 7 to 8 minutes. Don't worry if you don't understand certain things, because they normally use normalization. That's the highest level. But just listen to it. Learn the verb structure, because I had completed German I completed C1, but I never knew anything about Lebenszukommen. So I was watching the news and I came across it and I heard it, and then I started researching about it. I realized that it means to die. So somebody is dead and it means Lebenszukommen. This, no teacher is going to teach you at the Sprachschule. So all these things helps you build your word charts. So I think with B1 you can focus on Tagesschau 900 Sekunden, slow German, easy German. You can listen to most of their podcasts, and then I think with easy German you can understand a lot of things, because they mostly explain it. They explain, okay, Vorschlag, das ist ein Verb, and was bedeutet dieser Verb, es ist ein trennbares Verb, and then they help you understand those things. So I think from A1 to B1, these are the things that you are supposed to focus on more.
Okay. Let me ask you, and for you, I know you're doing your bachelor's partly in English, right?
This is
Sorry, can you
masters.
mute for me? Yeah, I think when you're on mute, there's some kind of noise. I don't know why. But anyways, so let me just ask you, right? So, what has been your biggest challenge in learning like the German? Is it the reading part? Is it the listening, hearing, or is it reading, listening, and writing? Which one was your biggest challenge?
Okay, so with learning German, the most difficult part for me was the Schreiben. And in DSHAL, I didn't write Goethe exam. Mine was DSHAL. DSHAL is Deutsch Hochschule Prüfung für Hochschulgang. So it's like a German exam for people who want to study in German, who want to take programs in German. And with the DSHAL, we have DSHAL 2 and DSHAL 3. So if you have DSHAL 2, it means you have C1, and if you have DSHAL 3, it means you have C2. So one disadvantage, or one thing that never made me like the Schreiben part, was Saarland University, where I did the German language. So they have something they call Deutschkurs 1 and Deutschkurs 2. So Deutschkurs 1 is from A1 to B1, and Deutschkurs 2 is from B2 to C1 or C2, depending on the level that you get during the exam. So from in Deutschkurs 1, there's nothing like Schreiben. You don't do Schreiben. So from A1 to B1, you don't do anything like Schreiben. Though you write certain things, but not as complex as how you do it in the Deutschkurs 2. And one funny thing is, you do this Deutschkurs 1 and you pass, and you go to the Deutschkurs 2, and within your first 2 weeks, you have something called text production. And with this text production, you are supposed to write a complex text. My first text I wrote was about the European Union, the European Union. And this is like writing a news article. Meanwhile, I've never written anything in German with, these huge vocabs and those things. So it was very complex for me. Though I'd completed the B1 completely, everything was fine, 80 plus, but it was very difficult for me with the Schreiben. So one thing I like about the Goethe and those people writing Goethe and those things is that you start with the Schreiben from A1. You start making simple sentences, writing simple text from A1, and it's perfectly fine. Than for you to complete a whole A1 to B1, and then once you just start with B2, and then you have to write certain very complex text. So yes, with the Schreiben, it was very difficult for me when I got to. So in Deutschkurs 1, let me start from there. Deutschkurs 1, from the A1 to B1 part, the most difficult part for me was the hearing, the listening part. It was very difficult because most of these audio were very, very, very fast. Like, you just really don't understand anything. It was just very fast. With grammar, I grasped it very easily because the leader was very good, and secondly, he used to bombard us with a lot of assignment. And one thing I advise any German learner to do is that never skip your assignment. Don't Mostly what you do is that in Sprachschule, they do it, yes, you number 1, you number 2, so you count. Hey, number 5 will be me, so you do the number 5, and then you leave the rest. Don't be doing that. You are harming your own self. When I did A1, I was doing that. It never helped me. When I got to A2, I was struggling. So from A to B1, I never did anything like that. So I was very confident with the Schreiben. And from
Let me drop the link again. Hi, Simona. Oh, let me drop the link. Okay, Eddie, I've dropped the link again. This was really going good. I'm going to apply. I'm going to apply skill for computer science. You know about tech pattern German IT. I have 80 German. With B1, is it? Will it be easy? Oh, I don't understand. I think you can find some if you search on LinkedIn or something like this. Yeah, Eddie,
yeah,
we back. Yes, where were we? Yeah, you were saying we should do all the housework.
it's okay now.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, you don't have to be skipping your assignments.
Hmm.
You have to do everything. Mostly, some of the I don't know with the other Sprachschule, but with DSHAL, the one that I was doing, mostly the assignment were very difficult, and then that calls for you to do a lot of research and
Hmm.
those.
Hmm.
It was perfectly fine. So you do that most of the times, and it was perfectly fine. It used to help me a lot. So yes, grammar, I had full control over the grammar. I think grammar I had 23 out of 25 in
Okay.
B1. So it was quite okay for me. So the difficult part was the Hören, the Hörverstehen, and then the Leseverstehen. So in Leseverstehen with the DSL is completely different from Goethe. Goethe, what they do is, you read and then you just be taking and shading and those things. DSL is completely different. You write a whole text, something different, all right? How you understand the context, and you don't have to repeat anything in the context. You have to produce everything new. So I think the laser thing was, a bit problematic, but it was okay. The hearing was actually the most difficult part for me, and one thing is I wasn't having enough vocabulary. That one too was problem. And with the Dutch was why there came the challenge. Even with that level, they tell you it's not easy. So with Deutsch Classifier, you need a dictionary, a German dictionary. I think I have mine here still. So this is a German.
Yeah.
So you use this dictionary, and then you are not allowed to translate anything to English. Everything is supposed to remain in German. And yes,
The whole class is in German.
yeah, everything is in German. And then they'll ask you to change your phone settings, your gadget settings, everything to German. And yes, so that part is not a joke. It's a very complex level. So a lot of things are very complex because they start to introduce you to C1. At times they mess the B2 with the C1 things, and then we tackled complex German grammar. We call something Umwandlung, which they don't do it in Goethe, and it's very difficult. Umwandlung is they've written a statement, and now they've recreated the statement in a different form. They won't tell you the form that this is in passive, this is in passive exact, this is the relative that, and they said umwandel diese So umwandel diese So you are supposed to arrange it and fill the blanks and make it a complete statement, and that is what you do at the Deutsch was 2, which is the DSL. You are writing the main DSL level, and so at that level, hearing was my problem. Also, I had problem with the Hörverstehen, and then I tried listening to podcasts a lot. Tagesschau, that's when I discovered Tagesschau, and Deutsche Welle. So top Thema mit Vokabel. It's very good. You can go with the B1 or with the B2. Even if you are doing B2, you can go with the B1 because mostly they introduce new topics, and then with the new topics, you mostly get new voice charts and then a lot of things with the grammar structure and everything, how they speak it. And there are certain things, they are standard expression, like es gibt in dieser, Raum viele Dinge. So there are, but doesn't make sense. Geben means to give something. So there are certain things, certain things are standard expression, and then you can only understand those things from listening to people, listening to news, and then those things. So yes, what helped me with the listening was I did a lot of podcasts, mostly when I'm going to work, listening. I'm in the bars, I'm going to campus, and I made the point that every day in the evening I'll listen to news before I sleep. So I had my book and my pen, and if I don't understand the news, I will try as much as I get like a lot of things that about 80% of what they are saying here I understand. That's it. That was my strategy at that point. And then it came to the text production. As I said, that was the most difficult aspect. The text production in Goethe is schreiben. So that is when you have to write a very complex text. So you'll be given a chart, or maybe they'll give you some information, and then they'll say maybe Schlafmengen, or they'll ask you to talk about something. Cannabis consumed in Deutschland, alcohol consumed in Deutschland, Legalisierung von Cannabis, those things, everything they will ask you. Yeah, they can ask you to write about anything. And that's one thing about the DSL is that you'd have to be up to date. You have to be listening to the news. You have to be watching a lot of things about, because they're not going to give you a topic that is related to your country or something that you know. It's mostly about something that is, in Germany. They asked me to talk about alcohol consumed in Deutschland, and I don't know what anything. I know about Oktoberfest, and I know in Germany they produce different kinds of beer, and I know a lot of people a lot of people take beer in Germany and those things, and there are
Yeah.
a few things I knew about that. I think that's what came in the final exam. Alcohol consumed in Deutschland.
Someone, I just saw somebody's comment, just made me laugh right now. Said Fidaus, your mates are still in materials engineering, refusing to graduate. Come and carry them. Who are those? At this period, that's like what, 6 years, 5 years, 6 years? Crazy.
I think even at the language department there are people who are still doing B2. People that I started from scratch what they are doing.
I can't imagine still doing masters right now. Like
But
from 2019.
so yes, so I think with that part the hearing was difficult. The schreiben, so text production was very tough for me. And I think laser verstehen, I that one it wasn't a bit difficult because I like reading. So mostly I read, and some of the texts I even had already read it and then done some few things about it. I meet it in class again, so it wasn't that.
It
But
really helps, right?
yeah, it really
Okay.
helped. And then if you are coming to do DSL, because recently I've seen a lot of people trying to apply for visa to come and do DSL.
Okay.
It's not about reading basic things like you get any German. No, it's about reading because something Wissenschaftssprachstrukturen. So it's about scientific writing and those things in Schreiben im Studium. So how you organize your things, how you're going to write your thesis and those things. You're going to teach you all those things in Deutsch and all those things. So well, it's the DSL the Deutsch course was very difficult as compared to the Deutsch course. Actually, C1
Yeah.
is very tough.
As you
I
go
don't know.
up. But I don't think I'll ever do C1. I'll just end at B1.
C1 is it was crazy. It was very
Just
tough.
yeah.
And at some point I felt like I can't do it. Yes, because I had only 2 months left to write the C1 exam. And I felt like I don't know anything.
Hmm.
Actually all my text that I was
Mhm.
writing was at the B1, B2 level. I am unable to add anything C1 to it. Because the C1 vocabularies are so huge that I can't keep them in my mind.
And you know the thing is, especially when a language is part of a requirement of your program and you don't pass, you can get S matriculated.
Oh
I have
yes.
known somebody who got S matriculated. Very
Oh, yes.
sad.
So yes, in my course there was one guy also who got exmatriculated, and now I think he's in Köln. He has applied to an English program and then he has left because it's very tough. Your program is completely in German.
Okay.
The program is 100% in German.
Except
There's
said teen stars. Don't worry, you'll be good.
because the program is entirely in German, and what really helps is when you get to B2, you start taking your courses alongside. It really helps because
Mhm.
my first day I entered a lecture room and it was completely German. I thought, oh, B2, I know something because yes, I write text and I'm getting 80 plus and those things.
Mhm.
I entered lecture and I couldn't understand anything the lecturer was saying
Abuwa.
because he thinks that you are all native speakers. So he just started rapping, and then he's done.
Yeah. Do you know what I like about Dutch? We don't have the dative, accusative.
So
We already have they already have the and het. DENHET.
hmm,
The het is for diminutive small objects, like for a girl, for a small this thing or something that is non-living. And then most of the words are DE for DE. So if you want to know the het word, you could just memorize, but it's simple. That part is simple.
yes, like unlike German that you have to learn die, das, and then
Yeah.
you work. And I think it gets complex when you do with the normalizing and then verbalizing because at that point, if you are converting the verb to a noun, like sich handle, you are converting to a noun, and then you don't know if
Add
it's
eight.
going to be D, or it's going to be hot, and then it's difficult.
Hi.
Hi.
So what you can do is just you have to learn them. Actually, you learn
Mm-hmm.
them. So the Handlung, and then you know it's D. So I think German is actually broad, and you once you are learning German, actually you have to involve yourself. I used to read newspapers weekly. There's something called Saarbrücker Zeitung that I used to get it every week, and because actually German, the newspaper is mind blowing. It's very difficult. Their newspapers are very difficult, and I tried to tackle the C1 from that side. That helped me. Else I would have been so I tackle and actually do with the difficult things. You can see a text, you don't know anything about it. Sit on it. Take your time. Set alarm for yourself, maybe 2 hours. Sit on it. If you get tired, stand up, come back and sit. Make sure anything you don't understand, take your dictionary along, be checking through, reading. If you do that with a text for 1 week, you come back and you pick the text, you can read everything completely and you understand everything perfectly. And with that, you've got like 50% of the word shut and to your landslide kid Agnes.
Yeah, let's welcome Akins. Hi Akins, how are you doing?
Hi. How are you?
Good, good. Where are you calling us from?
Oh, so actually, I'm in Germany, Paderborn.
Paderborn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paderborn.
Paderborn. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, are you studying?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay. What are you studying? Is my audio good? Cause
Yeah, I think it's
okay,
It's
for
okay.
me
It's okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
For me, I'm hearing like some things. Anyways, it's okay. We'll manage. So, what are you studying, Akins?
Uh, International Economics and Management. Yeah.
Cool. So, do you have anything to tell us about the German? Where are you now at with your German?
Okay, so I'm done with B1 and I start B2 this month on the 15th. That's what the language school told me. So I'm waiting for an invitation on the
Oh
starting.
wow! I
Yeah.
think you should speak with Eddie. You guys should speak German. Maybe give us one minute conversation.
Also,
okay. Guten Tag, Herr Akins.
guten Tag, Bruder. Wie geht es dir?
Alles gut bei mir und dir?
Ja, ja, alles Besten bei mir.
Okay. Also, wie läuft dein Studium?
Also, bei meinem Studium alles okay. Ich bin in meinem letzten Semester und aktuell schreibe ich meine Masterarbeit. So.
Noch einmal, du bist in dein erstes Semester oder dritte
Und ich schreibe meine Masterarbeit.
angefangen?
Ja, ja, ja.
Okay, also gerade du machst deine Masterarbeit.
Ja, aktuell. Ich schreibe
Also,
meine Masterarbeit, ja.
also okay, das ist schön. Und ich habe gehört, dass du hast schon Deutsch bis B1-Niveau gemacht. Und wie war das? War es ein bisschen schwierig oder hast du eine größere Herausforderung oder etwas?
Also, bei meiner Universität,
Okay.
du musst up to A2-Niveau,
Zwei.
A2-Niveau erreichen und dann du kannst deine Masterarbeit anmelden.
Ah, so. Also
So.
es ist eine Voraussetzung, dass
Ja,
man
ja,
muss
ja.
das A2-Niveau erreichen, damit du kannst mit der Masterarbeit angefangen.
Ja,
Und
angefangen.
anfangen.
Ja, so.
Okay.
Ja. So, ich habe das A2 mit der Universität gelernt und danach habe ich mit einer Privat-Deutschschule
Okay.
gelernt. So,
Es war eine Sprachschule oder mit einer.
ja, eine Sprachschule.
Ach so. Okay.
Eine
Das war
Sprachschule.
schön. Du hast gut gemacht. Also jetzt fragst du mir, also ich habe Deutsch gelernt. Also ich habe mit dem C1-Niveau geschlossen. Ja, also
Wow.
ich habe schon mein C1-Niveau gemacht. Ja,
Okay.
es war nicht so einfach. Ich habe viele Herangehen. Ja, aber ja, gerade alles wird besser.
Ich kann
So,
das sehen.
ja,
Also,
ich,
du sprichst sehr gut und deine Aussprache ist sehr klar.
so, also es ist nicht so gut jetzt. Also üben mag man Meister. Also ich versuche jeden
Why are
Tag.
you being humble? Why are you being humble?
Ja, also man muss jeden Tag etwas Neues versuchen, also, oder probieren. So, ja, das macht.
Du hast recht, aber
Ja.
bis C1, denn du bist falsch Deutsche.
Nein, also ich bin kein Deutscher. So. Also auf mein Zertifikat habe ich C1, aber ich denke mit Sprechen ungefähr B2 bis C1.1 Niveaustufe. Also ich denke.
Aber B2 oder C1, es geht.
Ja. Ich denke, es ist ein bisschen leichter. Man kann einfach miteinander kommunizieren und ja, in Deutschland, wenn man gut Deutsch sprechen können, dann kann man einfach alles machen. Es ist möglich, ja.
Ja, das stimmt mit der Sprache. Man bekommt viele Möglichkeiten.
Ja.
Oh,
Du hast
great.
recht. Also,
You guys actually speak good Deutsch.
really.
No way.
Me, my Deutsch is alles vergessen. Nothing.
Ja, du hast alles vergessen. Deutsch
No,
ist
yeah,
gut.
it's I can still understand, but I also I've forgotten when I started learning Dutch. I was mixing it.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's quite. I think my one of my lecturers told me that when sometimes if you check the dictionary, you have something called gesprochener Deutsch. When you go to the street and somebody is speaking Deutsch, you don't have to tell the person that no, use weil, so the verb should go to the end. Sometimes weil ich habe, they just mix it and then I don't have to stand there and think that weil ich diese Dinge gemacht habe. It's
Joseph said, "Do I speak Dutch?" No, I don't speak Dutch. It's so basic. He said that. Funny enough, I can understand Eddie, but when a German is saying the same thing, I won't understand the word.
It's true.
yes, because at times we have those Hochstufe. That Hochstufe one, I think you do some listening, and with that listening, it's only Hochstufe, and it's like a typical German is talking, and they've intentionally speed up the audio, and you have something called text Wiedergabe. What you are listening, you are producing it again on the sheet. So you have something called Zusammenfassen. Everything that the person is saying, you have to write it again, but in a summary, and then they will mark it. And mostly it's 60 marks. It's part of the listening. That one part that made me never like the listening, because when it comes to the part that I'm supposed to listen and I'm supposed to just answer, okay, was hat diese man gemacht or was passiert mit die, that is fine with me. But if you tell me that I should do text Wiedergabe, that what the person is saying within 13 minutes, I should just catch everything and then just write it again. It doesn't work like that. But yes, they do it. And you have to pass so you can get your certificate and then you can just move on with that. I think you are muted.
Hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know why I keep echoing. I keep hearing it's this annoying sound. But if you guys cannot hear that, that's fine. Okay. I think when you guys mute, it works. So my friend was like, "Oh, like me, I was in Germany. I was learning German, and now I've moved to Netherlands." But I don't actually regret learning German. because my first class here in it was actually easier for me to, so I just started like with A2, not even A1, because I was doing the A1 by myself, because I had a basic knowledge in German. So now I was supposed to do A1 by myself. Then I was supposed to go to A2 class. I wrote the exam and I passed, and they sent me to A2 class. So you see how beneficial it is. It's like it doesn't, the fact that you're in Germany and you think that, oh, maybe one day you leave, it doesn't matter. Just learn the language, because you don't know how it might even help you. Because now, like me, when I was learning German, it was my first time for German. But now learning Dutch is similar, like the structure of the sentence, how you have to position the verb is just like German. It's always at the end, or when you're using while or something, the verb comes. It's the same thing. So that was like really helpful. And now it's like, because first I was in Germany, now I'm in Netherlands. Like they are both like non-English speaking, and it's like I'm pushing more to learn the Dutch. It's like I don't have school. It's just work. I have time to actually learn the Dutch, and I'm integrating more with the Dutch people, like having some Dutch acquaintances. And you could actually have like these white people as friends. They might not necessarily be your age mates, because here my friend, one is 73 and one is 68 years. Exactly right. And we are always meeting every week, and they speak English, but because they want me to speak Dutch, they never speak English with me. They're like, they don't care if I understand, they should just listen. And my ear is getting used to the language. It's Dutch is an ugly language, to be honest, but like, yeah. Oh, I think you are muted. You guys are muted.
Oh, okay. Yes. So I think it works. It's
Mm-hmm.
one thing I know is that language is culture. My first time trying a different language outside English and going to this highest level, and my journey with this German language has taught me a lot of things. That language is not just you go to a Sprachschule and then you are just learning German. It's culture. You learn everything about your culture. We learn everything about German, and then Autos in Deutschland, Alkohol in Deutschland, deutsche Kultur, deutsche Wiedervereinigung. Everything about German. You learn German history, Zweite Weltkrieg, those things. And then I feel like once you reach the C1 level, there's one professor who came to say that yes, also dieser Deutschunterricht, es ist eine kostenlos Integrationskurs. So you are not paying anything. It's it's an integration course because we learn lots of things about Deutschland, about Ost und West Deutschland, and a lot of things about Bundesländer, Bundestag, a lot of things. And I feel like by the time you complete or you reach C1 level or B2 level, you know a lot of things about the country. You've really integrated. And if you are learning German, be broad, especially if you are the B1 and the B2 levels. Learn wide. Don't limit yourself to what they are teaching in class, and then they mostly talk about and corper, and then they are talking about the human body, and those things are not, you are just getting some few workshops from that end. Just read wide. As I said, use Tagesschau or use Deutsche Welle and target the daily news, and they mostly talk about things in Germany. I think and if you are doing B1, I think there's one book. It's called Kurs in Bundisch. Kurs in Bundisch, and it's really good if you are doing B1 and you want to perfect your reading. You want to read more. You want to understand the language very well. And Kurs in Bundisch is very, very good. It's a very good book. You can get the book, and then it's on Amazon. You can get the book with the solution, and you keep the solution somewhere. So you keep the solution somewhere. So you focus on the book. Once you are able to complete, you've taken this, you've completed assignment and everything, then you go and check what you did. Was it right? Was it, are you improving what is happening with your language? So you can always assess yourself with what you are learning and what you are doing. And the Sprachschule Lehrer na also Lehrer in no bombard the person with questions. That's the only way you can have, good command of the language. Else, if you are always doing like, oh, I go to class, I come back, I close the book and I sleep, and that's all, you are not going to improve. Actually, you can do it and pass the P1 or whatever you are looking for with maybe 60, 70, but that's not it. You need to improve. And outside the class, you don't do much. You just have to move around, and people will just be speaking the broken Deutsch, and you copy that. And then somebody who has learned Deutsch in Sprachschule, I feel Deutsch like broken Deutsch. Yeah, you just be speaking anyhow. So I think you can do better. You just have to be hardworking. And so in German, they always tell you only flies, kind price. So no pain, no gain. So yeah, it's
You said, how long did it take you to reach C1?
okay. So 11 months. Yeah, 11 months because it was super intensive class. So
You mean from A1 to
C1.
C1, 11 months?
Yeah.
Hey, that's serious. Oh,
So
that's wild. That's
because
great.
from C1 was only 2 months, and then you are done. Though there are a lot of complex things, but you'd have to complete everything within 2 months. And then B2 as well was within 2 months and 2 weeks or so, and then I was done with B2 as well. I think with B1, between B1, A2, that's what took much time. And then A1, I'd already done A1 online when I came for visits, and then I went back to Ghana to work on the visa. And yeah, I joined online for some classes, but when I came and I had to do the A2, I had to start from some part of the A1 class before they joined. That's made it prolonged. I think I would have even used 10 months or 9 months or so. It was super intensive class actually. But you have to do most of the things yourself. The university or the school you are taking your language course is doing about 30%. The 70% is you. You have to sit down and then you have to do everything yourself. Actually, because that's the only way I think you
Yeah.
can perfect your German.
So do you have to, because for your program, like also with Akins, your program is also Deutsch. You have to know Deutsch, but before you complete, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you are you supposed to write your master thesis in Deutsch?
No, in English.
What about you, Eddie?
Everything is in German. The program itself is in German. The name of the program is in German. Everything is in German.
Wow.
There's nothing like English. But
Yeah, but
with the
my
thesis
also
part,
my sorry
with,
to cut you.
with the thesis part, I think they sometimes, I think we have, so after you reach C1, you are not done with the German. That is when they teach you the berufliche Deutsch, and then Deutsch for business, Deutsch for work, professional Deutsch, and those things. And then they'll teach you how to write your thesis in German. So you use a conjunctive eins. So I think you have zwei conjunctive eins. You use conjunctive eins. I think,
So
yeah,
you write your thesis in German.
everything in German.
Oh my god! Wow.
So I have a lot to do. That's why I still have my dictionary.
Mm.
I
So the dictionary. What about using like translator like DEPL?
so UFO Class oder Bohonum elektronische Geräte sind verboten. So you are not allowed to use dictionary on your phone during class because you may be tempted to open WhatsApp and those things.
Okay.
And actually, they will tell you that electronic dictionaries will give you translation,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't want you to do that
Okay.
because during the exam, you're allowed to take this book along. You can take this examination hall. So if you find difficulty with anything, you can just simply open it and then you check, and then the definition is simple.
Wait. The dictionary I have doesn't have English.
No, it's Deutsch dictionary. Deutsch.
Hey, voila. So okay,
Everything
it's
is
gonna
in
explain the
German.
thing. It's explain the word for you in
In
German.
German.
It's not like it's giving you the German English.
No, you are not allowed to use such dictionary.
Really?
You are
Why?
allowed
Does
to
it help?
you are allowed to use that dictionary in B1, A1 to B1. You are
Okay,
allowed.
okay, yeah.
But in A1 to B1, you are not allowed to take that dictionary to the exam hall. B1, you are not allowed to take dictionary to the exam hall. You are only allowed to take a dictionary to the exam hall if you are doing C1.
Okay.
And the only dictionary that's allowed is this one. Apart from this, no other dictionary is allowed.
Wow.
Because it explains everything in German. So you find a word, maybe abhängig, it's in German, and then it explains. So dies bedeutet etwas, liegt von etwas, something, and then yeah. So you get the meaning from that context. Okay, this is what this means, and then you know how to use it in your text. That's it.
Yeah.
So not that it's in English. So you have it in English that no.
God damn. So Akins, you're also now starting B2, right? You're going to start B2.
Yeah.
And do you think that has the German been helpful, like in terms of searching for like a job?
Yes, it's been helpful for some occasions, but the other occasion they tell me my level is too low for the job because I'm looking for jobs with, I don't know if you know this software, SAP.
Yeah, yeah, SAP, I use it.
Yeah, so I'm looking for jobs in that. And most of the
Yeah,
time, that's what they tell me my German level is low because of it's a consulting job kind of.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, so but sometimes when I try, maybe like there are firms looking for in-house SAP officers or something. I do some interviews and German, they'll write you emails, leider
Like
nicht, leider nicht. Yeah. But I just remember like
that's
two,
why
three
you
or three
get it.
things
Right?
they told me like, yeah, I can speak English. We did the interview and they told me, okay, they're okay with me, but the only reason they can't proceed is my German level. So that's why I went to Agento for Arbeit and I told them I'm getting rejections when I apply for job. And the woman asked me my German level and I said B1 and he said, do I want to do B2? And I said, of course. And they said, okay, they are going to pay for it. So I should just look for a German school and register, and they gave me the certificate for that.
They said they're going to pay for it.
Yeah, actually, from my B1 to the government pay for like 50%, and the
Oh,
B2,
really?
yeah,
Wait, I didn't know that was actually possible for international students.
I think I can
yeah,
talk for outside. They works for everyone.
yeah. But
Sure.
okay, for the B1, I did through BAMF.
Pardon?
I don't know if you know for BAMF.
Yeah, BAMF is like integration
Oh,
course.
okay, okay.
Yeah, so like I did the integration course to B1, and I did the living in Deutschland as well. So it's
Living in
a full
Deutschland.
package. Yeah, I did that one.
Okay, okay. Wow. Then you're really integrated if you done living in Deutschland.
Yeah.
It's an integration course, isn't it?
Yeah, they mostly teach you about their laws and how
Yeah,
their system works and everything. It's not difficult as people presume.
not difficult.
Yeah, because I'm surprised. Like I had 32 over 33. It's not
Hmm.
difficult.
Somebody asked you a question, Eddie.
Okay.
Did you take an SAP course?
No. So no. So in my course, we have specializations, and because it's German, mostly it's associated with some companies. So I think we have some links with SAP as well, and then Google in München, they have some links with them as well. So no, I didn't take any SAP course in my area. No, but mostly you deal with certain algorithms from their side, but not mainly course. No.
So, are you guys liking it in Germany so far?
I would say if you can speak German, life here is 10 times easier than if you are not able to speak German. Because let's say when I came to Germany at first and I had no German proficiency. It was very difficult. Actually, I wasn't looking for a job when I was doing my A1, A2. I wasn't looking for a job. I started looking for a job when I got to B1. And as compared to this time, from that time, I was looking for jobs. And then with this time, things are super easier now as compared to earlier, because you apply to a job and then at first, unfortunately, they unfortunately were plenty. But now, yes, you can apply to 5 jobs and 3 of them will call you to appear for the interview. And then you go and they are okay. They are okay with what you are doing. I remember I went to Auslab holiday to renew my permit, and then the officer I met, when I entered, she said, you were supposed to come with a translator, somebody who can help you translate it if you can't speak Deutsch. And I told her I don't have problem with that. I can actually communicate. And then she took my document and she said, "You study at the uni? Are you studying an English?" I said, "No, I'm not studying an English program." And then she was surprised. She had to flip the document and then take my admission letter. And she went through and they said, "Okay, that's super." And then she started asking me questions about how I learned German and how many years have I been in Germany and how many years have I learned German. I told her 11 months and then she was shocked. She said she don't believe. So, and I said it's true. And then she checked my enrollment set and realized the times that the German was on the enrollment set, it was just 2 times. Then she was just shaking her head. And that was it.
To be
She didn't
honest,
ask
when
me
I
anything.
see people who have done German in less than a year, I'm marveled because I know how hard it is.
So she was just shaking her head, and then she just finished everything within a few minutes. She said I'm done. You can leave it. I just left. And so she was supposed to give me fiction Beshanigun. And then with the fiction that it's supposed to be like 1 month, 2 months, and she gave me 6 months. She said, if you want to travel, you want to go anywhere, you can go with it. It's valid for anything that you want to do. So it was very cool. Actually, some places that when you go in Germany and you feel like it's scary, it's a bit scary. I don't feel scared. I don't think that, oh, I enter this place and I'll have problem or anything like that. It's actually cool. If the police approach me and then they ask me anything, I can express myself. I can do anything. So life is super easy in Germany if you can speak German. Actually, there are other factors that people look at and then they exit or they come into the country. But for me, I think life in Germany is very okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
very okay. But when you come here and you can't speak Deutsch, actually, it's not nice at all. It's you'd have to be working
Yes.
at the
When,
warehouse.
when you don't speak language, you look stupid, eh? So the SAP question it was for Akins. Akins.
Oh,
Actually, the
okay.
SAP question was for you.
Okay, so the SAP course, I did it like as a private thing. It's not part of the university's models or something. There's one university in Germany, Brandenburg University. Yeah, you have to register with them, and it costs 400 euros. Yeah.
Wow. I use SAP at work, but like I don't know the back end. That's why we started. I don't like the interface. It's annoying, but it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so
Oh,
it's a private thing. It's
400.
really a good thing. It covers, I think, every aspect of business processes, like
Yeah.
from HR, logistics, accounting, like yeah, production, everything.
Yeah.
And the Germans love it. I don't know why, but the
Every
Germans,
company, most companies use it.
Yeah.
yeah, German companies. That's what I know.
Yeah, most companies use it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Eddie, I have a question. Is there any particular reason he did his course in German?
Okay. Yes. So, first of all, growing up, I used to hear Vigate alles good in my house a lot because yes, my family, some of them were here, but that didn't influence my decision. I wanted to study in Germany. Actually, growing up, it wasn't part of my plans that I want to study in Germany. But at some point, I started reading about Germany, studying in Germany. I think there was one particular program, and then it featured Mercedes and BMW, and then how they are integrating these AI things in their systems and all those things, and how AI was growing very fast. And I realized Germany, in those digitalization, Germany, the digitalization is not that advanced as in other countries, so they are investing much in that area. And I wanted to go to that field. So one, I was thinking about after school looking for a job. Actually, it wasn't just I want to travel because I'd already come to Germany, so it wasn't something I wanted to come in. No, I not that I want to travel, but I was looking at the long run in the future. What happens? Looking for a job, the job market, and then living in the country as well. I read a lot of things about Germany, and I realized knowing the language will make life very easy for me. All those things aside, I wasn't convinced that I want to do a German tech program. So I was searching on DAD looking for programs. I came across the program, and I said I wanted to do this program. I don't want to do any other program, this program, but it was in German. And then I read on the school's website, and they said yes, if you want to take a particular program, you can be given admission, and the admission is conditional. And then you have like 1 year, 6 months to complete the German. If you don't know anything about German, the maximum is 1 year, 6 months. After 1 year, 6 months, and you're not able to complete it, they'll kick you out. And I said, I'll do it. Yes, my mom didn't agree at the beginning, but yes, I said I'll do it. So studying in German was a decision that I sat down and I said, yes, I want to do it. Because of one, the program structure, two, job market, after school, and then everybody is here. We all came from outside. We're Auslanders. We have people from the EU who are also here in Germany, and then they are studying. And after school, we are all going to look for job. We all want jobs, English roles, and then these roles are very, very competitive as compared to roles that people can speak German. Because if I'm able to speak C1, they're about, if we take 100 people Auslander, and then we are checking at their language level, their German language proficiency level, then me that I'm doing the C1, we can get like maybe 5-10 people. And then if there's a job that is looking for like 5 or 4 people, then I think I can easily maneuver my way and get through. So yes, to make life easier and simple for me, that's why I chose to study German. Yeah.
Makes sense. Wait, Akins, which university are you in?
Paderborn University.
Oh, okay, in Paderborn. So Paderborn University. How long have you been there?
Like 4 years.
Okay, so it's your fourth semester.
No, this is not my. So the program is like this:
Wait, sorry, 4 years.
4 years. So
Okay.
they first give you a conditional admission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have a missing ECTS you have to complete. So you have to complete that one before you are enrolled into the master program. So that's how it works. It's an economics program, and I had accounting as my first degree. So I have to do some missing credit hours in the economics before I started the actual masters. You are mute.
It's a master's program, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in Germany, it's people don't understand. It can take a long time to finish. It's I always say like 2 years is actually not enough to even complete your master's program, because the number of courses you have to do,
Yeah. And it's even crazy with some universities. I know a
mhm.
friend in these universities. in this is it a village or city? I don't know. It's called Clauster.
Cluster, La Cluster, there's nothing there.
Yeah, and their ECTS is 2 and 3.
Cluster, there are no jobs there. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah. I went to that place. I was in the same room with my friend. I was feeling depressed. I told him, Jack, I
There are
can't
no
be here.
jobs there.
No.
Actually, I'm
There's
not
no
sure.
human beings there. Nipa kura anymore. There's no human beings.
Really?
You can walk through the entire university for like 30 minutes and you meet like 2 people and they're all depressed. Like you can see these people, they're going through a lot.
That is
No, no, no,
crazy.
no. That place is not for like it's not for any foreigners.
Because
Let me put it that way.
I remember when I was in Kiel, some guy used to come to Kiel like to work from there. He used to school there. He used to like when they vacate, he'll come to Kiel and come and work, then he'll go back.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of the students, that's what they do.
And
My
it's
friend was planning to Hamburg to work at Amazon
yeah,
and come back and write the exams and spend the money again and go back.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's typical German, like that place.
Yeah.
But how does the
Now, I
place
know
look
one
like that they're not
Nigerian lady
having
who
jobs?
stayed in that place for 10 years, 10 good years.
Hey.
Yeah, she used 10 years to complete a bachelor's. That's the actual story.
Hey, 10 years
10 years, yeah.
in that place, that cluster place.
Yeah, but the good thing is she's now really good with the language because there's no option than to force herself to mingle with the
Yeah.
locals. You know.
Yes, yes. God damn. But 10 years is a lot of time.
Yeah.
But like
And
also
it
when you
helps
came
her.
to
I think it
what
helps her
were you
now.
told us?
She has gotten the German passport and everything. She's
Oh,
okay now,
okay.
but yeah, she's been through all the issues in Germany already.
It's not easy, eh? Germany. It will shape you in a way that if you are not lucky and you get into trouble with them. These people.
Because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I mean, this shouldn't like stop you from coming to Germany. When you come, everybody has their own experience. Okay, different experiences.
Lifestyle.
I don't know, but like me, I don't know if everyone has had their moment where they've cried alone in their room. I don't know if you guys have had your moments like that.
I've had
Yeah.
tough moments in Germany before.
Yeah, 18s have you?
Of course, I
Where
remember
did you?
You said you were depressed.
I was less than 1 month in Germany. So I went to visit the guys who picked me from the airport, okay, in my own city. So I went to visit them. And where his apartment is, it's not far from the city center. So most often when I visit him, we walk into the city center, then I'll pick a bus from there to my place. So this time he told me to pick the bus because he's not going with me. So he gave me the bus connections and everything, the time and where I should wait for the bus. I got onto the first bus and I was on the bus and I was like, this bus is taking longer than when we walk. Why? So I just got off at a stop and I realized that, oh, I was supposed to get off at the next stop. And when I check, I said, "Oh, next stop, then it's like 1 minute walk. So then let me walk." And by then I was new in Germany. I bought this jacket from Ghana. I thought it's like a good winter jacket. No, no, it's a summer jacket actually. So I came in winter. So I was walking to meet the next bus to my house. And I got to a place and I asked one German girl, like, so because I was coming, I learned some simple German sentence to find my way out when I'm in trouble. So I asked her, expressions in English. She said, yes, yes. And I asked, I'm going to this place. So she said, oh, I should just walk. It's just here. You know, German, they will tell you it's just here, walk. And I walked to that place. It's far. I struggled through the cold to that place. And the funny thing I did, this like it's not funny, the stupid thing I did, when I just saw the bus number 28, I just jumped in, not knowing it's the bus from my house to another village. So I go into that bus too. So I thought now I'm okay. I'm going home, so I'm relaxed on the bus. So you go to the Bahnhof and everybody is getting off. So there was one black woman getting off. She was looking at me with some strange eyes. I didn't understand. I was like, what's happening? I'm just relaxed. And the bus started moving again. So go to like an industrial area. That's why I realized I'm lost because I saw a Chinese restaurant they took me to. So I got off at that point and I was running to the next bus stop because I know that place where to take my bus to my house because they took me there to a Chinese restaurant around that place. So I knew how to find my way. I was running to the bus stop I could take my bus and I realized the last bus is passing. So I checked the stops and it was like 13 stops to my house. And I said, okay, then I'll walk. I walk from 9 p.m. and I got home like 12 a.m. And when I opened my door, no one asked me any question. I was just crying. I was like, what did I come here to do? Why am I in Germany? Why didn't I stay in Ghana?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's relatable.
Yeah, I walked there. I got to the point I couldn't feel my hands, I couldn't feel my legs, but I have to still walk. Like you have to walk.
Everybody has that breaking moment. This thing.
Yeah.
You be in your room, yeah, like you cry. When you're done, you clean your eyes essentially.
I think that's the first time I think I cried without nothing, like
Yeah.
nothing really happening to me, like no one beating me up or saying anything bad to me.
Like me, mine was first semester. And usually we write our exams after the Christmas break. Oh, Christmas, I enjoyed myself. I traveled, I came back. Okay. First exam was then when I done miss. I went to the library. I was saying this thing was I was not getting it. I packed my books. I went to my room. I cried. I said, I don't think I'll pass this thing. Like I was just sad because of exam. You understand? I was like, wait, we taught all of these things in class because I don't remember. I was like, there's no way I'm going to fail this course. I can't do it. That was my first breakdown. But yeah, I think everybody has had that moment. Or sometimes when you've tried getting even part-time job like cleaning and you're not even getting it, like the language is frustrating you, school is for and the winter, especially winter, during winter, that's when you can easily get depressed. So I think everybody has had that down moment.
Yeah.
It's not easy, Charlie. It's I think living in Germany and Kasa, it kind of shapes you in some way.
I think living in Germany will bring some skills that you never thought you have these skills.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not easy. Oh.
Yeah, and one thing is it builds your confidence level because if
Mm-hmm.
you need everything, you have to walk into an office
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
approach someone you've never seen in your life or you don't know the person. Like
Mm-hmm.
so,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah.
And then it's you get used to being alone because most times you're actually alone when you come back from class, back in your room. Yeah, we don't have like two in a room or three in a room or whatever.
Mm,
Back to your room, you're alone. You have to figure things out on your own. It,
yeah.
it's it's a life changing thing. Like,
Yes,
but it gets better. It gets better.
I
It
think with
doesn't get
me it was the opposite because I I didn't cry or I wasn't sad when I came to Germany earlier because I was, most of the times I used to go home and then those things, and I was okay. And I think from A1 to B1, I had some good command and it was fine. But B2C1 was the hardest part for me. That at times I felt like I started looking for a different university and everything, like trying to put in my application and just quit this thing because I don't understand why I have to frustrate myself and I go through all this shit. I don't know because this whole thing, I think it gets to a point that I wrote an exam. So we have something called 4 note class work. So with the C1. And when the exam came with the Schriftlich part, the text production, the Schreiben part, I got 55 or so. And I look at what metric, what I wrote there. I went to the highest. That's my highest level that I wrote. And this one is giving 50. What am I going to do in the final exam? Actually, and then they always tell you, you didn't talk trainer and say, what should I train with? This is language. Not like maths. I go and take the topic and I read through and I solve questions. There's nothing I can do. Mente casa mente. So, but I think it took me like 1 to 2 weeks. My mom had to come in. They had to talk to me and do this. I said, nah, I can't do it. I just want to change the school. They said, you're almost done. I said, so for 1 week, I never went to campus. I wasn't joining lectures or anything like that. Then I came back and sat down again. I said, I can do it. Yes, I met one guy. I met one guy at my workplace. He's a pharmacy student at the uni. And then he's also a foreigner. And he's from Afghanistan. Yeah. And then he told me, he told me the whole Germany, if you are looking for somebody who was very weak when it comes to language, he will say that he is number one. Because it took him 3 years to complete C1. And then, I think 3 years to complete C1, and he started his pharmacy. And then what he was telling me was that he was even explaining to me how I passed B2 when I got there. He didn't get it that way. Even B1, he did it 3 times. B2, he did it 2 times before he was able to pass. And then I think the guy, he encouraged me. He said lots of things. He said, oh, you can do it. Oh, you can do it. That's why Monat and alles is machen. So alles is möglich. So again. So when I closed from work and I came home, so we really talked that day. He told me I should just stop the work. I should pause from the work. That 2 months, anything that I've saved or my family, if they can help me, I should stop everything. I just focus on the language. So I took the advice. I came home and I quit everything. I stopped everything and I focused on the language. And at times I won't go for lectures. I'll just be in my room. And there's a book called Noam Mut. I think it's very good. And then there's Hal Vorbereitung. There are 2 books, and I got these 2 books with my dictionary. And then I wrote this text production. I wrote 5 texts. I search online for a topic. I write about the topic, and then I'll just send it to my professor back also check text production. And then this one will take her time and then go through and mark everything for me. I'll take it, I'll do my corrections, and I'll write again. I was doing it consistent 5 times before I wrote the final exam. When I went to the room to write the final exam, it wasn't scary. I just put the pen on the paper and then it started coming. So I realized what they were telling us, that we have to train. It's really good. Some of the things you have to do yourself. These German professors, the only thing they can show you is a skeleton. Just add muscles and everything to it and then have it and you're going. So it was very hard at the latter part. That it got to a point I wasn't even coming out to talk to anyone. I was even texting my group just in my room and then doing lots of things on my own. But when it comes to the outside life, with jobs, maybe having problems outside and those things, I don't think I've ever had any bad experience in Germany. I don't think. It has been a very smooth and nice journey so far. It has been and actually I don't even like getting close to people in real life, so it's good for mostly I enter the bus and I just stand somewhere. I won't even go and sit beside someone and then the person will leave the place or anything like that. I actually like it how it's going. Actually, I like everything, how things are going. Nobody interferes with your affairs. You are in your room. You have your privacy. If you are learning, you are not living in a compound house. Somebody shout, cool. You don't see those things. And then I plan my life how I want it. And actually, all the companies I've worked with, I had flexible working hours. I choose when I want to work and then when I want to stay in the house. And then when I want to do this, maybe I want to work from home and those things. So it has been a very interesting journey so far. The day
Yeah.
the German exam results came on Saturday, and that was the day I was writing my last paper for the semester, that particular semester. And then when they said the results, they've uploaded it, I didn't check. I just wanted to go and write my exam and come back. And in the exam room, I was shaking. I said I should have checked this because the paper two was smart and I was shaking, but I kept my composure, wrote everything. And once I got out of it, I took my phone. But I was checking. I didn't know if I passed or. So when I saw my result, I was just claiming, no, that was not mine. And you see this green tick, like I said, it is finished. German. I'm not doing anything German again. I'm, I'm done.
Now you've gotten to C1. You done your C. I mean, you've done your C1.
Yeah. And then one interesting thing is that once you graduate and then you submit your thesis, they'll give you C2 certificates. You don't have to do any C2 course. So they said automatically once you're able to write your thesis
Mm,
with C2.
then you're done. Let
So
me,
they will just
David.
give you the C2 set.
David is backstage. Could you, David? I think I'm not able to add you because I think you have to allow. I don't know. So device is not connected. So I don't know. Maybe check your device properly. Okay. You need to allow microphone and then yes, great. Hello, David.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you too?
Good. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Hamburg right now.
Oh, how is Hamburg?
Yeah, Hamburg is nice. I mean, aside the weather, everything else is
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Are
Yeah.
you? What do you do? Are you a student? Are you working?
Yeah, I'm a student and I also work part-time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I'm studying landscape architecture and I
Oh,
did my
interesting.
internship in an office, and after the internship, I was retained as a working student, so I'm still there.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yes,
you,
it's
thank
not
you.
easy. Of course, it wasn't easy to even get this working student or internship, right?
Yeah. I
That,
mean, it wasn't. I mean, I joined. Okay, so like actually, I got to know you. I used to watch your videos before I came here. You, Promzy, and some other
oh,
videos. Yeah, so I was like, I just wanted to. I opened YouTube and saw that you were live, so I just wanted to say thank you. Your videos were
oh,
very helpful, I would say.
I'm glad.
And
I'm
then,
glad. I hope you also like Germany so far.
yeah, I mean, so far it's been all right.
Yes.
Yeah, like everyone, yeah, we've all had some struggles, and also with the language. So you were asking about whether it was difficult. Of course, it was difficult, especially because of the language, to find an internship.
You know, it's
And
very, very hard to find an internship. I think it's
yeah,
as hard as finding an actual job, especially
yeah,
also with the language. Like, also, how is your German as well?
yeah. I'm now on B1 level, so I'm also
Oh,
able to
that's
have
great.
like some conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't. I did A1 at the university, and then I started to study A2 on my own, A2.1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to a Sprachschule, a
Yeah.
language school, and I did from A2.2 until the end of B1. And yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, makes
now I'm
sense.
able to have some conversations, but it's not, I mean, it's not enough for professional level, of course.
Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah,
it's a very good start. Obviously, the thing about language is when you go further and further, you realize that you even know than before. It
yeah.
gets
Yes,
better, right?
yes, it gets better for
Yes,
sure.
yes, yes. Which school did you go? Was it in Hamburg?
No. My school's actually in in the east of Germany, Hochschule-Anhalt. It's a small town in Bernburg, close to.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhere in between Magdeburg and Leipzig.
Ah, right. Germany is
Yeah,
so huge. I know Leipzig. I know Magdeburg as well. I mean, I've heard
yeah.
of I've heard of them before. Yes.
But
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
not been
yeah.
there.
No, I haven't been
No,
there.
okay. Yeah, I
Germany
mean
is
it's
so
fine. Germany
huge.
is yeah. I understand. Yeah.
I don't think I've been
Yeah.
to that side, like Leipzig, around
Okay.
that
Leipzig is also nice. It's
Mm-hmm.
I mean, generally the east of Germany, it's some way. But
Yeah, to be
Leipzig is a
honest,
bit better. It's close to Berlin, I'd say. It's like people call it a Klein Berlin, like small Berlin.
okay.
Yeah,
To
it's
be honest, I
smaller.
think Germany is really beautiful. Like there are lots of tourist places to visit. Even till
Yeah,
now, I
for
still
sure,
come
for
to
sure.
Germany. I still go to Germany for to visit, like to see places. Right? I like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to a lot of times. We actually go to Germany.
Yeah.
So yeah, yes, yes,
That's
yes,
pretty cool. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But how was the process for you in finding the internship?
I just used to spam the applications.
Mm,
Yeah, and I mean, for me, it's part of my curriculum, like part of my studies. I have to do a compulsory
compulsory.
internship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to do it. Like I have to, as part of, I had to get credits for it.
Mm-hmm,
So I
mm-hmm.
literally had no choice but to get like, I can't write my thesis without doing the
Yeah, it's
internship. So
compulsory.
it's, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So yeah, I was applying. I started a bit late, I would say. I
mm-hmm.
mean, it's always good to start early because yeah, like lots of bureaucratic stuff and
Yeah.
yeah. Even when I got mine, like I think I got it around um I think October last year, but I
Mm-hmm.
started this year in January. And yeah, it wasn't easy in the start. I had to apply a lot and like okay, so like I said, I'm doing landscape architecture. I previously studied architecture in Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, so you also have to apply with your portfolio. You have to, I mean, show them what you can do, like some of the works you've done and
Yeah.
all of that. And yeah, so I first did, but like most of my works were like architecture based and not really landscape architecture. So
Okay.
I had to, after my semester, like my second semester, I had to like redo my portfolio with some of the projects I did in school and started applying again. And yeah, I
Mm.
got some positive. I mean, and then I got two interviews, but I only got one position. And yeah,
Okay.
one in Berlin, one in Hamburg. But I got the one in Hamburg and I moved to Hamburg and it's been
Okay.
fine so far.
Hamburg is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
So
it
you
is.
studied architecture.
In Ghana, yes.
Ah, you're from Ghana.
Yes.
You know, I was going to
Okay,
ask where you're from.
okay. I just assumed we're all Ghanaians here, but yes, I'm also from
I was
Ghana.
trying to figure out your accent.
Really? Is my accent different?
Wait, let me ask Akins. Akins, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, the
Can
first
you?
time I heard
Uh-huh.
this, I thought he was Nigerian. Or
Really?
yeah, you
No,
sound a bit
maybe in between. I
in
think.
between. There is not really
Yeah.
clear.
No, but like Nigerians have a different accent. I mean, like they'll say
Yeah, but like
boss
it's
or like
more of Cameroon, the
Yeah,
English people.
I was not really getting there. Like, which part of Ghana are you from, David?
no, this is funny. I mean, I was born in Accra, I lived in Accra, but
Ah,
I,
you lived
I
in Accra all your life too.
yeah, but I studied in. I mean, I went to university in Kenya University, so I also lived in Kumasi for a bit.
Okay, now you're sounding like a Ghanaian. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You went to KNUST.
Yeah, I was at
Oh,
Kenya
same,
University.
same. I also went to KNUST. Which
Oh, nice.
I was going to ask which year I completed, but maybe you wouldn't want to say it.
You want to guess my age?
No, I don't
Um,
actually.
Nah,
I was just curious, like which
it
year I
doesn't work that way.
if I completed before you.
probably, I don't know. I completed in 2019.
No, I completed before you.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, I completed in 2017.
Oh, okay, so yeah, like 2 years before me. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm. Then Akins, where did you go to as well?
So I went to a private university, Baptist University in Kumasi.
Oh, for you have money.
It, I don't know. So maybe I don't know because my dad believes in private university because
Oh, really?
yeah,
Wait,
because
what's the name again?
Ghana Baptist University.
I don't think I've heard of it before. Is it
Yeah,
affiliate? Which school is it affiliate? Is it affiliated to any of the universities there?
yeah, UCC.
Oh, okay. Oh, so your dad prefers private universities.
Yeah, actually, I applied for public universities as well, but I didn't get like the accounting courses, like business.
Hmm.
I think the only business course I had was from UDS, and it was integrated business studies.
Oh, okay.
And my dad is book long, so he made calls to find out about the course, and it was like a new program, and he said, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
I
That we
understand. I
just go
understand.
to Baptist universities here in Kumasi and Makoma. I can just get car anywhere in Kumasi and travel to that place. So
Yeah. I mean, if the program of study is also more important. It's not just about going to university, right? I think that's
yeah,
where a lot of people, because everybody's just going to university. Oh, we are all going. But at the end of the day, you can study a program that actually there's no value for it. Even though for me, I believe in it doesn't really matter what you studied in university. But if you actually want to use the what you studied after school, you actually need to pinpoint like a program that will be valuable in your future. But yeah, I really understand your dad.
that is
Okay,
good.
yeah. Let me. So David, oh, this guy has gone down. Shit, what's his
No,
name?
I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, what's his name? Eddie has gone down. Cause
Yeah, I also wanted to ask him some questions about the language. I was really impressed that he was able
oh,
to
let
get
me
to
ask
see
him.
one after
Yeah,
11 months. That's crazy.
Let me ask him if he's gonna come.
because C1 level, wow.
Yeah, that's really, really crazy. I don't know. I also
Man,
want to get to see one, and I mean, definitely, but oof.
but you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
have done well, to be honest. You've done you had B1 right now, David, right?
Yeah.
Akins has also finished B1. Or
yeah.
me, I did not get to B1. Oh.
Because
Really?
you don't
Why?
want to get there.
I got stuck at A2 and I just dug the language. I was just tired and frustrated. And the thing with language is if you take a break, it's like you need to repeat yourself and try to, you know. But anyways,
I mean, I'll say it depends. If you take a break without practicing, it's very
exactly.
difficult because for me, I took a break after A2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after I studied A2.1 on my own, then
Mm-hmm.
I took a break. But during that break, I was practicing with people like my
Yeah.
roommate at that time was German, and we were like trying to speak, even though
Mm-hmm.
like I'm speaking A1. I mean, I finished A2 point, but I was speaking A1 level German, like the basic stuff, Guten Tag,
Yeah.
Guten Tag, like the basic stuff. And then yeah,
Basic.
she was saying some things, and she was
Mm-hmm.
trying to speak slow so I understand, and she'll use some words I don't understand. She explains to
Mm-hmm.
me. So within that break, I was still trying to practice. I mean, it's good for listening practice and speaking practice, but not for. I mean, my grammar was definitely my grammar became bad because
What
of the
about the
break.
place?
Yeah, but the speaking and listening practice was better. And then yeah, so then my break wasn't so bad because I was still trying to practice
Yeah. I'm telling
and
Eddie to
also
come.
okay, and also listening to. I'm sure you guys know Easy German.
Yeah, I trust me, I used to listen to Easy German so much. They have the slow German. And now I watch Easy Dutch. And they
Okay,
also have yes, I really like it.
yeah,
It's really, really helpful.
it is. It is. I would say, to be honest, when I first started, like around A2 level, I started listening to Easy German. Like the podcast is
Mm-hmm.
more difficult than the videos they have on YouTube.
The
I
videos,
mean, the
yeah.
one on YouTube, you see the subtitles both in
Subtitle.
German and in English, and it's slower.
Mm-hmm.
But the podcast was more difficult, and but I was just listening. I could understand some stuff. I mean, I was also using Spotify, so I tried to reduce the pace. You know, on the
Oh,
podcast, you can reduce
makes
the pace.
sense.
I
Eddie's here.
reduced the pace. I was listening. I didn't understand everything, but I was just listening.
Mm-hmm.
And when I finished my B1, I just realized that I could now understand everything they were saying, or at
Yeah,
least 95%. So I think that's what also helped me.
really helps. So Eddie, I think the echoing comes from you. Can you do without your headphones? Is it okay with you? Oh, sorry. And then is it better? Yeah, I think it's better. So Eddie, David is here. He has some questions for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I was going to say that I'm really impressed that you were able to study up to C1 level in 11 months. Like that's really, really amazing. And did you study it on your own, or you went to a language school, or like what was your mode of studying like?
Okay. So actually, I couldn't have done it on self-study. I don't think anybody can do C1 self-study. But I did it with my uni. So I had a conditional admission offer, and then with that, the program is in German, so I had to complete C1 German. And yes, within a time frame, you have a time frame that you have to complete it. So it's kind of there's pressure on you. And yes, so it was an intensive, super intensive class that I was going from Monday to Friday.
Crazy.
And yes, and I was doing 70% on my own as well. I did a lot of things on my own with the reading parts. I bought books that I used to read, and then I had a German novel. And yes, I used to visit some German church and anything German. I took the opportunity, any opportunity that I get to, explore. And I used to speak a lot. I used to make mistakes a lot. Actually, at my workplace, I used to speak the broken Deutsch, and then they correct me, and I keep making the mistakes. And then I realized I was improving with time. It's something that you don't see you're improving, but once you get there, you feel like
Correct.
I'm at this level now, but you don't see yourself improving. It's something that it comes gradual. But if you want to master language, I think you have to do a lot. You have to invest your time and energy and lots of things, resource into that. You have to. I think with B1, B2 level, and then you are listening to or watching Easy German, it's normal. It's quite okay, but B2, I feel like you should add something like Tagesschau to it, because they sometimes talks about Umweltschutz and things about environment, and those things deals with Hochdeutsch, and some of the things that they talk about, some new vocabs that you can get, and then they use idiomatic expressions and those things. So
What
you
is it
can
again? Can you mention the source you just mentioned again?
Tagesschau. So like
Tagesschau. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on B1 level. I'm not yet on B2, but I mean,
B1,
it's still
B1
Oh,
good.
but
level.
I still can still watch that channel.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
watch.
Okay.
I think from B1 you have to start using Tagesschau, but if you don't want things complex like a news that is 12 minutes long and you get confused, then you use a Tagesschau in 100 Sekunden. But one good thing is that if you go to tagesschau.de, their official website, mostly they have Nachricht, 20 Uhr Nachricht, and so with that news, mostly after the news, they have this Nachricht in einfache Sprache, and they reduce the level to A1, A2 level, A1, A2, B1 level, I think, and then they break it down, they explain things, and then you've gotten the word charts, and then you are also following what's happening. I think you are at the B1 level, and then you combine that. It is very good. It's very okay. Don't think that you are at the B1 level, so you are always try to do the things that are difficult. Actually, when you get there, it becomes very easy for you. That's how you start with the language. And always try and practice your German, especially adjective declination. It's very important. The endings. So mostly it's when you are writing a text or when you are doing something that's where we mostly face challenges with the am I supposed to add e at the end? Am I supposed to add es at the end? Something like that. En when it's dative, when it's genitive, when it's we struggle with the articles at the early stages, but we don't focus much on the adjective declination, and we have something called the end declination. So Spartan, the Spartan, it's not plural, it's singular. But why are we adding N to the end and those things? I think with B1, you should tackle those areas. That was my problem. I thought I knew B1 had, covered a lot, but when it comes to those petty mistakes, I think N declination and adjective declination, it's A2. But even at the C1 level, I was still making some petty mistakes with that, because maybe die Empfehlung des Präsidenten. So why is it that it's des so dear President? Why am I adding N to the end? But mostly we forget and then we just ignore the N at the end and then des President. So I think the grammar, you have to check that side as well, and then you have to now build your vocabulary, because yes, German is not about being in class to learn grammar. It's about being on the street and be speaking, and that's what we normally try to do. And then there are some people, they always listen to podcasts, they don't try to speak in it, and it doesn't work like that. You try and speak, make mistakes. At times you can set a camera before you and record yourself, and then you can just be having conversation with yourself. You have some questions listed, and then you are answering them. Actually, I used to do that with B2. I answer them, I see the question and I answer them like somebody's asking me. I answer them, and at times I use AI tools, and then they ask the question, I put in the questions, and then ask me and I answer, and then it does a transcribing, and I see, okay, this is why I had this wrong, this is why I had it wrong, this is how I pronounce it, and those things. So you better your speaking as well. I think with that, it's quite easy to master the language. Yeah.
Amazing. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I think
So
that's one of the greatest struggle, right? The language for everyone.
actually,
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
And that's what opens a lot of opportunities as well. Because if me, for example, when I was having challenges with the C1 and I wanted to quit, and I wanted to take a program that is 50% English and 50% German, and they only needed B2, and I'd already completed my B2. So it was just simply take my certificate and document and just send it to them, and it was quite easy. Actually, when you have the set and you are able to speak, it makes things a bit easier. When you have the set and you can't speak, it becomes some way, because you go for a job interview and they look at you some way. Actually, I went for a job interview one time, and then the role they were looking for, I think they said they were looking for 20 people or so, and they said they've received about 400 applications, and the man took a bunch of them. It was on the table, and then we have panelists. You have about 5 people in the room, and then you sit, and then they're asking honestly questions, the mission of the company and how it aligns with my goal, and a lot of things. And you have to express yourself in German. So if you are unable to express yourself in a way to convince the employer, that one is also, you have the sets, everything, it's on your CV, you have everything, it shows that yes, you are telling you have C1, you can't express yourself, you want to apply for a job, and then you kind of tell me why you are the right person that you're supposed to give the role to. So I think having the set is fine. One thing I realized is that I can write the exam and get a set. I can just sit down and master the formula, how things works during the exam, and get a set, but I can't speak anything. Yes, it's sometimes it's like that. So
Yeah. I think
if
people
you
have
are
this
learning,
problem.
yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be careful with the
Somebody has a question. Said, I'm about to apply for a 3 months language school, but I don't have any knowledge yet. Do you think I'll be accepted? Is it language school in Germany or what?
yeah. I don't know if it's a language school in Germany, but if the person is planning to apply for a language visa for 3 months and come to Germany and do it, first of all, if you want to come here and study German, we have language visa. And one thing that people don't know about language visa is that if you come to Germany with a language visa, only just a language to complete the German language, you'd have to return to your home country after completing your German language. And then we have something we call Vorbereitungsstudium mit Deutsch course. And that's it. You have a German language course to complete with you have a conditional offer that after this I start my masters, after this I start my bachelor's, or you have Aufnahme proofing if you are coming here to do Studienkolleg. With those things you can be given the visa to come here. But if you just want to come here to study German, put it at the back of your mind that there is no way they are going to change the visa for you to stay in the country. If you want to apply for anything and you go to your holiday, they will ask you to go to your home country and apply again and come, because your visa only allows you to enter and get some knowledge with the German language. Secondly, if you are coming to Germany to study German and you go to a German embassy with no knowledge of German, your chance of getting the visa is like 0.1. So if you go to a German embassy and you don't have any knowledge of the German, how can you tell me you want to study a language to B1, something you don't have any experience with? You don't know how it looks like. You are telling me within 6 months, give me the visa, let me go to Germany. Within 6 months, I will reach this level. It doesn't make sense. Applying for a visa, the visa, they check certain things. One thing, your seriousness, and then how committed are you? You want to tell us you want to come to Germany and study German, then I'm done with A1, I'm done with A2, this is my set. And after even learning B1, and I think that this environment is not helping me to improve that much, and I want to enter Germany and I want to go to the highest levels. This and this is why I want to learn German. Maybe after school, I want to apply for Ausbildung. I want to work with a company in Germany, maybe in the field of this. I have experience with this. Something convincing that the embassy, okay, yes, this person is serious. Because in Ghana, you've done A1, A2, and you've even started B1. You have proof to it, and then you want to enter Germany and do this. Then I think they are going to give you the visa. Also, lastly, a 3-month language course in Germany, your chance of getting your visa is very minimal. Because 3 months, what are you coming to learn? Are you coming to do A1 and go back, or are you coming to do A2 and go back, or B1 and go back? That depends. I think with language visa, the minimum months that maybe your visa, the duration should be 6 months, because you can complete A1 to B1 within 6 months, and it's standard. Because yes, and I think at times people want to try and avoid the 12-month blocked accounts. That's why they go for short courses. But if you are going in for with a 3 month, I can't say that they are going to deny your visa. But trust me, you'd have to prepare very hard for the visa interview, because it's not going to be an easy thing. You'd have to convince them, why are you supposed to give you visa to go and study German for 3 months? And why do you even need 3 months language course for? Why you can do it at the Goethe Institute in Accra or wherever that you are? You have to answer all these questions before you be given the visa.
I think your question has been answered. It's verb. Question has been answered. Germany Abrabo. Yo, David. So before you came in, we're talking about how everyone has had their breaking moment where like you've actually cried in your room. Have you ever had that experience?
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't remember if I cried, but I definitely have had moments where I was really sad and really I questioned my decisions whether it was really the right thing coming here. But yeah, because I mean, obviously, like where my university is a very small town, and even when I was coming there, like my very first day, the very first day, like that was when I started questioning my decision, because when I landed, obviously I didn't know anyone there, and unfortunately, I set my internet, like I was still using my MTN SIM from Ghana, and I had my data roaming on, but for some reason it just wasn't working anymore, and now I was really lost because now I couldn't really navigate my way. But at least I had my address. I was asking people on the streets, and yeah, people were very nice to me, like random people, and they were very nice to me. This lady helped me book a ticket, and but it was still very stressful, like very very stressful getting to the place. And yeah, I mean the first, and like because of the small town, like the idea I had of Germany, I thought like, oh, it's an advanced country, so like I thought everywhere was gonna be super advanced, but bro,
Yeah,
like
Spanish campus everywhere.
yeah, where it was yeah, it wasn't the best, and I was like, is this really Germany? Like, what am I doing here? And Yeah, and like the buses were coming like every 30 minutes. So if you miss it, you either have to walk or you have to wait 30 minutes or uh, yeah. At that time we even had the boat scooters, but then they left and now it became even more difficult and yeah, like
Sorry,
so
David.
many
Let me
reasons.
just cut you a bit. It's
Yeah, it's
very
okay.
actually we have responded to your question and you were not here, and it was a whole lot, so we can't repeat it. But then I'm going to leave the video. You can play back when we are done. You can forward to 2 minutes, 2 hour, around 20 minutes, and then you can watch what's like the response again. Because to be honest, I don't think you can repeat that because it was a lot. Okay, David. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's all right. Yeah, but also, I mean, another thing that I feel like because my program is like an international program, so it's like different people from different countries. So it's also other people who are going through the same thing I'm
Mm-hmm.
going through. Basically, like everyone has left their country to a new country, so I was able to make some new friends, and it made things much better, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Or
I mean, the
yeah. Okay, you
the
can
the
go.
biggest thing, it has always been the language. The language has always been the issue, like to get opportunities, like even if you want to work, you want to, yeah, it's always
Yeah,
difficult to get something if you cannot speak the language.
yeah. What's the name of your school? Let me just. It says University, Paderborn University, right? Because I
No,
know
I think that
somebody.
was Akins.
Oh, sorry. You see, no, David.
Yeah, no, I went to Hochschule Anhalt.
Ah, see, I forgotten. You said you did the architecture. You said it was land
Yeah,
architecture,
landscape architecture. Yeah.
landscape. Because I know somebody who's also trying to like. I'll just recommend this school for her.
Right.
It's called. Can you type the name of the school?
Hochschule Anhalt. Where do I type it? Is
Oh,
the it's what's it?
Hochschule.
Okay, yeah, I seen it. Hochschule Anhalt.
Okay. I think she has also tried applying. She did architecture in Central University. So
Okay.
she tried applying to some kind of courses like in architecture. But I don't know how it went. So I'll just recommend this to her.
Yeah. I mean, this is a different. It's not real. It's a
It's
slightly
not
different
really architecture,
specialization.
right?
Yes, a slightly different. It's like for outdoor spaces, not
Yeah,
for Hochbau,
yeah,
not for the main building itself. But it's kind of related, but it's a different.
yeah. I can
Yeah, if you
imagine.
studied landscape design, I've seen someone writing something. If you study landscape design, you can actually study landscape architecture. It's
Okay,
kind of related.
because I know like also architecture is not like it's not also easy. Like they don't really have a variety of courses in Germany. I think. Like masters and in English as well, right? So
Yeah. It's also, and like Germany is very because I don't know if there's actually really a landscape architecture program in Ghana. Like there's landscape design, there's landscape management, but not like one thing about Germany, it's like there are so many different specializations and no one does. Like I was working in architecture in Ghana, and the
mm-hmm.
stuff I'm studying now, it was some of the things I used to do as an architecture major. Like I studied
Oh,
architecture, but I was doing these things. But in Germany, everyone has their field of specialization. No
yeah,
one does, like if there's something that doesn't fall within their specialization,
overlapping stuff.
they don't, they're gonna refer to someone else or something like that.
Yeah,
So it's like so many different branches here, and
mm, great.
that's the thing about Germany.
You guys are doing great. Kindly be sincere to anyone yet to arrive in Germany to study. Hmm? But we're always sincere. Like we actually just talk about our breaking moments. I think you just joined. Meanwhile, lectures have started for more than 1 month. What are the challenges in terms of academics and accommodation? Tommy, are you already in Germany? I don't know if you're already in Germany, but I think we've talked about these kind of challenges already, like the language, which is a very big problem.
So the person is talking about. Academic
Academic
work has already
semester.
started like months, and then the person is already in their home country, and now they are planning to enter Germany. One thing I can tell you is that you can take leave of absence if you realize that you've missed major part of the semester. You can write to the department and or the student secretariat, and then you inform them a reason, give them a concrete reason. At times you can even tell them your visa is not ready yet, and then you take leave of absence. That time there's no pressure. You prepare, you plan towards the next semester, right? And then with that, you get to people from your department because you have WhatsApp groups and those things. So what they are learning, you just be following with specialized models or what they do. You try to join a class, though your semester is not running. You've entered Germany. That time, I'm telling you, you can get chance to travel around, know your environment, find a job, do a lot of things. And then once you have grinding, and then the next semester you just jump on studies and everything will be perfectly fine. Nobody will kick you out because you missed one semester or nothing like that. But the most difficult part is you come and you have like 2 months to write the exam, and you decide that still you do it. Once you do it to the end and you register for the exam, you feel they will not say that you were not here. It will just count towards it. So you just have to be strategic. Any way to avoid a semester, you can do it. So with accommodation, currently Germany is facing accommodation crisis because I checked the Bundesregierung, their social media platform, and then they're talking about accommodation, that they are planning to do this terrible construction and those things. Yes, so Germany is facing accommodation crisis. It's not easy that day in and day out people are coming here to study and all those things, especially in the big cities like Hamburg, Berlin, and those things. A lot of people go to Berlin because of the private schools and all. So if you're planning to come to Germany, you start looking for accommodation early. No matter how difficult it gets, you are not going to sleep outside. But it depends on you. You just have to start early. So you know your budgets. You think that your visa application is running. I don't know why people pause everything and they just focus on the visa, that the visa should come so that no. Once the visa is being processed, you have to shift your attention towards others. I think today I wrote in a group that now you see there's a waiting time, you are waiting, you are doing this. Why don't you use this opportunity to learn German? It's going to be very beneficial to you. Don't say I'm going to do English short programs, I'm not going to learn German. Just learn German for your own sake. If you are committed enough and you do it, so within that period you're waiting for your visa, you can start looking for accommodation, you can start writing to landlords, you can check WG gesucht, eBay Kleinanzeigen, online platforms that are they are advertising rooms and everything, and make sure you write to the landlords in German, because if you write to them in English, maybe you're not going to see a reply. So I think that's it.
At least during that period, you just start learning German. If you can't afford to go to institute or pay for a language class, I know it's quite expensive. Just start watching YouTube videos, get familiar with the language.
I don't think you need Goethe if you are starting to do
Yeah,
those things. I don't think you need.
yeah.
You don't need those levels, those Goethe or anything like that. Do it.
Hey, Sammy, your name is really long. Sammy Junior. Wow. Really, really long. Anyways, I don't know if anyone has more questions. I also want to study environmental resource and management in BTU. I think I've come across this program before. When I wanted to switch from material science engineering. So the first semester, I wanted to change my course. I didn't change again. I continued like that. I'm glad I did not change.
So
Yeah. I thought it was too difficult for me, but it was just me being scared. But yeah, I can't even believe I'm done. Yeah, it's not easy. Germany can easily fail. That's why I tell people to take their time. Like, if you can't take 5 courses in a semester, don't take it. It's better to take fewer courses and know that you passed than going to take 5 courses and you might feel like 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Can easily happen. And here, like, I don't know how they mark. They just you can easily fail. I don't know how to explain it, but and also like even with my school, we don't write class, we don't write like assessments and all of those things. 100% is from the exam. That's why you can easily fail. Assignments, they don't add up to your examination mark. Assignments don't add up to your examination mark. So for most German schools, I don't know for other schools, but most of them.
Yeah, they try to make things very difficult. I don't know.
They're not careful, Charlie.
Yeah, I careful with Diego.
Yeah. Even there are some courses that you think, oh, maybe it's not difficult, but it's demanding. So yeah, I don't know if anyone has more questions.
I think we should ask the person the reason why he or she chose that program, because he did language design and management,
Yeah, land design. Yeah.
landscape design and management, and you are taking something environmental.
Resource.
Probably the course description matches with what he studied. So
Yeah. I mean, the person has reason, reasons, right? No, for me, the thing is, when I wanted to leave material science, I was looking for environmental course because I thought it might be easier. Then I applied to environmental management in my school and I did not get it. Yeah, they told me that I didn't have the basic, like, I don't have an environmental background. And, like, I did engineering as my first degree. What are you saying? But when I look back, I'm glad I did not do it because I was just trying to escape. It's not like I wanted to actually do environmental management. I was just trying to escape it. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not sure. A lot of people when they come first semester, they do their call like, oh, this course is difficult. They want to change, but you don't even know what is on the other side. That's the thing.
every course in Germany looks difficult.
Nice.
Every
It's
course
not.
in Germany looks difficult.
It's not easy. But
Uh,
it is,
so
yeah.
the person is saying the course align with what he studied in
Yeah.
university.
Yeah. So
So I think the university will request for your transcript, so they
yeah.
will they will look at the courses you did, and
Mm-hmm.
if it matches that master program, you get your acceptance.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
How much an intensive B1 German course takes, and how long it takes, and how much it costs. That one, maybe unless David or Akins answer you.
uh,
Okay, Aiken, do you want to go?
yeah, it depends. So if you want to pay on your own, I think it's not less than 500 euros per month. Let me put it that way, per month.
You mean
That's
per
that.
course or per month?
No, so my for my Sprachschule they charge 100 hours.
Hey,
So 100 hours is per month. Okay.
okay.
So you have to pay like 500 and like 500 and something a bit, like roughly like 550 per month. And it's going to take like 6 months for you to start from A1 to
Mm-hmm.
B1. So that's what you'll be expecting. But for me, I was paying like just 200 and something, 250 something, I've forgotten.
Okay.
220 something. I've forgotten the actual number, was 200 roughly 250 a month, because the German government was paying half for me. So
Okay.
and,
Okay.
yeah, and I know colleagues. I told them, oh, I applied for this support from the German government they can do, and the government is paying uh, everything for them. And
Oh,
and there was one guy to Joseph. Yeah, he
Joseph.
also, yeah, like in my school, he
Okay.
they paid like the entire program for him.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yeah.
which scholarship? Which this thing is that? Aid is that?
It's called BAMF. So what happened is I went to Fachhochschule.
Yeah.
Okay, when I wanted to take the course, I went to Fachhochschule and I told them I want to take integration course. So I I, I booked the appointment and I went to meet the one in charge,
Mm-hmm.
and he took my Ausweis and asked me question, where are you from? Why do you want to take this course? Blah blah blah. And I explained to him, and but with all this conversation is in German, anyways. So you have to have like a basic knowledge. So I explained to him, and he said, okay, then he has to apply to an authority for them to tell me that I do qualify and I can start with them. So after that, after a month or two, I got an email that I've been approved. I have to take a placement test, and I did a placement test. And they said I should start from A2, and they told me that they don't have time. I have to wait for some months. But if I can't wait, I can go to other private schools. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So you can get like, if you're
One.
lucky,
Yeah.
you know, like if you're lucky, you can get like zero fees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because for the
Interesting.
B2 that I'm about starting, I'm paying like zero. I'm not paying anything.
Because
Yeah.
language course is expensive. If you
It's
can
really
get support
expensive.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to Volkshochschule?
No, now I'm doing with a private school where I did my B1. I'm doing the B2 with them. That's where I've registered.
Okay. But is there a way you can apply for this BAMF thing online or something?
Yeah, I have a PDF of their document. You can just apply it online and post it to them or email.
Oh, okay.
You can
That would
just
be
go
great.
to online and Google BAMF and you can
Okay.
find a lot. But I think
That is BAMF, right?
yeah, BAMF, yeah, BAMF.
Okay, great. I think I will check that out.
Yeah.
I would also like, because of the guy's question, I don't know if he was asking for just B1 or like from A1 to B1. But I also did like an intensive B1 course. It was at a private language school called Speak Easy. I think they are
Oh,
also in other big cities like München, Berlin, Hamburg. I don't know where else they have it. And it was like, so they usually split it in two parts. So like, I mean, for every level, they have like A1.1, A1.2, A2.1, A2.2, B1.1, B2.2. So it was for B1, it was in two parts, B1.1 and B1.2. And then B1.1 was for 1 month, which was like 4 days a week, Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I mean, they had different slots. They have different slots during the day, but for me, it was because I was going to the office every day. It was better for me to go in the evening. So every day after work, I just go to the class, and I was going from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day from Monday to Thursday. But they also have other slots for like morning, afternoon. And yeah, the B1.1 was for 1 month intensive, and B1.2 was also for 1 month. So I completed B1 in 2 months, basically. And yeah, it was roughly 400 euros per month, 300 and something, but like, yeah, 400, roughly 400 per month. So yeah, I hope that answers his or her question.
Yeah. Thank you. In the examinations, I would like to know the pace when writing. I think the longest I've got is like 2 hours. That was like
2 hours, you're lucky.
for engineering maths. I mean that
You are
one
super,
didn't even
super
finish.
lucky.
Was it 2 hours or 1 hour 30 minutes? No, but within that's the longest, right? Because that exam is actually very crazy. Like I don't want to remember, but yes, that was engineering maths. It's one question can take like 30 minutes, and you have a lot of questions.
Nah, yeah, you're lucky.
But usually it's 1 hour.
Yeah, it's 1 hour. The longest hours like or like period I've searched for an exam was like 1 hour 30 minutes. And even the professor was around and he realized people are still struggling and said, okay, he's adding 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I think that course was Financial econometrics, something.
Usually it's 1 hour, longest 1 hour, 30 minutes.
1 hour, 1 hour.
1 hour,
One
yeah.
hour to answer like 14 questions with
Mm,
I.
yes, it's crazy. It's a whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so you
So
have to learn like you don't have head, like
the
just see the
exams,
questions, you know
exams in
what you're
Germany,
about to do.
the exams are not are crazy. The pace when writing, you have to be very fast, very fast.
It's not about pace, it's about you knowing what
You
you're about.
knowing what to put. If you don't know, you don't know. Some people come for exam, they'll just cancel the paper and get up and go.
Yeah.
The Germans, so
The
just
Germans, they just count, they cancel everything, they just
you see how we us we don't know, like we don't know that failing is okay. We'll be sitting down suffering like the Germans say like cancel, get up, they'll leave. Come and write again. Because it's so aligned, so like, okay.
And have you experienced this thing before? You write an exams. I don't know if anyone has experienced that before. You write an exams and you get like 70% or and you realize that still you failed.
Yeah, that one is yeah. Especially
Yeah,
it starts from 90. I think 1.0 is like 90 something, right?
yeah. Okay, so I did one model and the results came and I failed. So I went to they told us they've posted the actual results on the portal. So I logged in and I had 76. And I was like, 76, I failed. I
And
was
it's a
new in
fail.
Germany. Yeah. And I
Like
went there and the woman told me it's below the class average. I was like, what?
that's how they do.
I was like, huh? He said, yeah.
I
So if
thought
it's below,
fail is like below 60 or 50. I don't or
yeah, that was what I was thinking. He said, no, it's below the class average. And it was one of my, I told you I did some like the conditions or the transition
yeah.
courses. I was like, wow.
Do you know that it's generally that when I fail, I'm not sad because you're not the
Well,
only one.
before, like when I was new, like the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
1 year, like it was really hitting me because I was like, "Ah," but
Right. Yeah, I totally understand. See, my last paper that I had to write, it was in a first year course, that's engineering maths. And that exam is the first time I wrote, I failed because I didn't even prepare for it and I forgot to cancel.
mm,
I just had to sit down like that and do it. I didn't even do it. I just didn't take it. So automatically you failed. Oh, that I left it hanging. When I it was the last thing I did after my master, my thesis and everything. This thing was still there. I was like, I went to France. I was doing internship. I had to go back to Germany and write this paper. I was learning at the same time doing my internship. This exam, I I passed. I I passed, like I barely passed closely. I was like, thank God. I didn't even care about the grade. I just wanted to pass.
yeah, sometimes you just need to pass.
I just wanted to pass. I was just happy.
Yeah, I remember there's one mandatory course, and that professor, he's a tough guy. Like he's the one like holding our department. Like everybody is talking
Yeah.
about him. And I remember I took that course and I passed. I didn't check the results. When I opened the app on my phone and the course, like it will highlight green, meaning you've passed. When I saw the green thing, I didn't check if it's 1 point something. It took me like 6 months. One time, like we were talking about that course, I was like, and one asked me what grade. I said, I don't even know. Let me check right now. And I checked and I realized I had 3 point something. I was like, my guy, I passed.
Hey, stop. I said that day when that maths, the engineering maths result, because I wrote with a friend of mine. She's from India. She's also in my class. We wrote it together. So she called me and she said that if the result is out, I should check. And I check. We both got 3.7. We
The
were
important
happy.
thing is you're not
Dude,
going to write it
we were so
again.
happy as if we got 1.0, but meanwhile we got 3.7, which is actually bad. But like the fact that we
Because
passed
if
it, that was my worst grade, right? Like,
if you are not lucky and you're supposed to take the course again, and the course happened to be like in a probably like winter semester, you have to wait for next year winter
yes.
semester and re-register. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's I don't want to have, because I'm like, you know how you finish everything, but you're left with this one annoying course to do. That
So me,
day, I
after taking
prefer
that mandatory course, and I was done with the mandatory courses, I was doing like seminar courses. In my university, they have these seminar courses that you they will give you papers, you present, and
yeah,
you write on the topic that you present on. You write like 20 pages research paper
yeah,
and you submit. I was doing that thing because that one you can choose to go for lectures or not,
yeah.
because maybe on this day I'm not the one presenting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not compulsory for me to be there. But
Yeah. I mean, at the end of it, you just try and get a good grade for your master thesis because it carries a lot of weight.
yeah, I know.
And that will just give you a good final grade. But then nobody actually cares about your grade when you're applying for jobs. As for my transcript, not even my university certificate. The only time they asked for my uni certificate was when I actually got the job and I had to submit my university certificate for like the visa and
Mm,
residence permit. They need those kind of things. But like during the before job, nobody actually asked for transcripts. Like nobody cares. Maybe unless you want to go and do PhD, that one obviously they want to know your grade. But with jobs, they don't even ask for your transcripts. I mean your university certificates, they don't even ask. Maybe later, like when they have to do those bureaucracy
yeah,
stuff.
documentations.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh my god. So like you just try and pass. Just try and pass. If you don't want to do PhD, don't care about the grade. Like don't let it worry you too
So, but
much.
like put in effort. Put in,
I mean you can put in effort. I'm just saying that it doesn't change anything in getting a job. I
yeah,
promise you.
put in effort. Put in.
I it doesn't yeah, I mean it's for your own to feel good. Like okay, I get. But if you know that you learned hard, but you still did not get a 2.0 or 1 point whatever, it's okay. Just move on and take the other courses. Don't
Yeah,
stress yourself. Because the reason why we are all going to school is because we want to find a job. And let me tell you, when you actually find a job, you're not doing anything related to the class. You're going to learn everything new. You're learning on the job. It's crazy.
mm,
You're learning everything, you know. So just try and pass and then because it was like nobody actually asked for my transcripts. Nobody. You just have to do well in the interview and show yourself. Oh my god.
yeah.
And now what I'm doing at work is totally different from what I studied. I mean it's in line, but nobody taught me that in class. I had to learn on the job. So like and I have to think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now thanks to AI, like when you are new to a job, AI can actually help you. Like, I people say like, oh, AI is going to take your job. AI can never take your job because anyway, if you're using AI, you need to be smart and give the AI a smart prompt to
Yeah,
really.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean there's still opportunities. Oh, 3 hours gone. I think we've answered everybody's question. Okay, so you guys maybe next time I'll come live again. I promise. I know I'm very when I can vanish and come back.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep the page active. Okay. So Akins and David, thank you guys so much. Thank you for your
Welcome.
time. And
And
I
thank
really
you too.
appreciate it.
Like I really watched your videos way back in Ghana before coming, like somewhere
Like,
2020.
hey,
Like,
I'm so old.
somewhere
Oh,
2020. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
yeah, I mean sometimes I watch like those videos when I was in Germany 2020. I was looking so tiny and
yeah.
I didn't even know what I was doing. But yeah, it gets better. It gets better. To be honest, it gets better when you're finally done and you have like your full time job and earning your money. It feels good. Very good. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you too. Thank you too. It was really nice coming on
Yes.
here.
Yeah, hopefully you guys join again next time.
Of course,
Yeah,
of
hopefully. I mean, I just saw it by chance. I don't know how I would know
yeah, me too.
if
So that's why
yeah.
I really like I off my camera. I thought it was like pre-recorded something, so I wanted to listen. So when you said hello, Akins, I was shocked. I was like,
Yeah, that's how I am. I don't premeditate things. I was just sitting down and I was like, let me just go on YouTube live. Even with my YouTube videos, when I upload, it's something I've thought of it. I like within that same day and I upload the same day. I don't plan things. Like I'm very impromptu. So, but yeah, maybe I should be planning more, and then people are aware that I'm gonna come live, and I get more people to join. But I think I'm not also bothered about the number of views. I'm just
Yeah, the information putting out.
exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much, and I wish you guys the very best. Okay, if you guys have any good news, please share with me. I'd like to know.
All right, no
Always
problem.
nice to
Yes,
hear.
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, we wish you all the best too. Which city, by the way, are you in Netherlands, if I may ask?
I'm in Helmond.
Helmond. Okay. I think I've heard it before because of football.
Then you really watch football because it's a small town. I'm actually kind
Yeah, I
of
think
close
it's
to Germany.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
kind of
guess
close
on
to
the western side of Germany, right?
NRV. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
sometimes I actually go to Germany to buy groceries because it's cheaper than here. This country is so expensive. But yeah, dankjewel. Thank you guys
Dankeschön.
so much.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Yes.
Enjoy
Bye.
the rest of your weekend. Yeah.
To you guys. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.